Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to After 9, the monthly No Holds Barred special. I am the man with the knitted sweater, Travis Snell. And a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holidays to everyone here. I'm joined by someone else with a nice sweater.
That'd be me, the only one wearing a Christmas sweater here. Come on now.
This is kind of Christmassy.
I guess you could be right. Mine's in honor of Knives Out. It's the Chris Evans sweater, so it's kind of it's holiday festive.
Is it the Chris Evans sweater?
Maybe. It's not the price of the Chris Evans sweater, but it's as close as Old Navy would get me.
Yeah, Old Navy, definitely, probably not. But I'm Jessica. I didn't think of a nickname or prepare myself in any way. I just kind of blurted out my name. And that tells you all you need to know about me.
Oh, nice and blurry.
Yeah, it's nice and blurry.
Nice.
No idea what.
But if we do go to, this is why part of the reason we're late. But if you do look, Taylor made where it's snowing on our screen the whole time, so lots of fun. So, Taylor, you're here.
Yeah, I'm the holly jolly Taylor Field of Fields.
I am your friendly neighborhood caster, Kirklin Batzer.
And as always, once a month we get him out of his slumber. He's in Hawaii, like you're wearing the least festive shirt. I feel all of us Hawaiian shirt.
If anything, I'm wearing the most vacation-y shirt because that's what I'm on right now.
Yeah,
that is true.
I'm not on vacation though. I still work till the 23rd.
Oh, I work till the 24th.
Yeah, I booked that day off.
That's nice.
Yeah, I booked Christmas all that off. But yeah, what we're doing today is After 9. We do this once a month. It's our Patreon call-in show. So just in a few seconds, we're going to send those links to everybody. We're sorry we're a little late. Lots of stuff. Taylor's running around like a madman, everything like that. So just before, as always, the links are down below. If you want to join Patreon, join the Phase 2 tier. I just want to start off with something, and then we'll get into all the topics, everything. We're talking Christmas movies, Tom Cruise rants.
Oh, yeah.
We have Liam's excited for that one. We have some presents sent to us from Carl Ritchie. Sorry, Liam, not for you. But the rest of us, we have a patron that sent us presents. So I'm going to try and get him in here for that. But I want to start off with just this morning has been a hot debate. I posted on my Facebook. I'm going to start with Liam and Kirkland because they have no idea the situation or anything like that. But I'm guessing by what I'm wearing, they can figure it out. So Emily and I are having a debate about, is it weird to sleep in a knitted sweater overnight?
Like, is it different from passing out in a knitted sweater?
What do you mean passing out?
That's the question.
No, he's going to bed knowingly aware that he's going to wear the sweater.
Yeah,
to sleep.
that's different than just being so exhausted that you pass out in like jeans and socks and everything that you're already wearing.
Oh, that's gross.
I don't understand.
You ever wear jeans under a blanket? How uncomfortable.
No, I never wear jeans. That's like
Pajama
fucking
jeans.
murder. There's no way. But like I don't understand. So this one, I have a lighter one. I'm not sure. I'd have to try and pull the picture. It's like a pink lighter one. I don't think that's as bad. But like even then, it's like people like it's so warm. But it's just like you don't even need a blanket. It's nice. It's warm. It's cozy. I don't understand. But like everybody on Facebook, multiple people many people have commented, and everyone's just on Emily's side with this. And it's just like
I'm on Emily's side.
When you go to sleep, you don't even have blankets on your bed, just no pants, just your
I
sweater on
do.
you.
Well, There's the see that's the one I usually sleep in though. That's the knit one. It's like a lightweight knit.
Oh yeah, that's very thin.
And it's a really tight knit. It's not. I don't know.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a normal sweater.
Like I have
Not
this
like the one he's
one.
wearing right now. Yeah, I would not sleep in that.
I
That's
have
terrible.
a blue one. It's
If you're
so
outside,
nice.
maybe.
I do have a blanket, but it's more like on the feet. I also like Izzy usually steals most of my blankets, so it's like off to my feet most of the time, stuff like that. But I usually do sleep naked. But right now I've been rocking like lots of sweats and knit sweaters.
Really?
I don't know. Oh, I love sleeping naked.
You not
That
get
has to
hot?
be-
Well, no, yeah, like I sleep at about 1,000 degrees. I'm like a little furnace, so like I have just a sheet, like even in the wintertime.
Yeah, I'm on your side as well.
I know. I sleep in a sweater and I have a heated sheet on.
Oh
Like
my
my sheet.
god.
My sheet. I got a blanket, like nice and big and fat, and then heated sheets turned on to 5 out of 10 halfway, and then pants and a sweater.
Wow, you run cold.
I'm part lizard. I'm cold-blooded. I need a heat lamp.
Well, Travis, I definitely slept like in this sweater. This is a knitted sweater right now.
Yeah.
But like,
Did you feel gross when you woke up?
Just completely baked. Your sweater's just soaking.
I feel like I wouldn't make it to the morning. I feel like I'd wake up like 2 and just be sweating and just like have to strip because I'm just like soaking wet because I'm just so hot. But I mean, I don't do it consciously. Shay goes to sleep like every single night in a sweater, not a knit sweater, but like an actual sweater. She's just always cold. But
You have to take that into
Knitted-
account. Like you have someone else's body heat that's warming you up as well, right?
Yeah, no, for sure. But like typically, minimal clothing, if any. So I run hot though.
There we go. So I don't know.
You're
I'm
wrong,
just
Travis.
I'm just I'm just fucking pissed. I was still like a few months ago too when she like was calling sunglasses sunnies, and she's still never said that, but she says that she's done that before, and people are like, oh, I say it all the time. That's
Sun
stupid. That's
haters.
like no one says sunnies. I've never met anyone that really says sunnies. Liam, you're a hipster though. That I like you say anything like anything that's that sort of whatever. I'm like, oh, I know Liam does it, but like. Fucking sunnies. You should have heard we had Kyle in the Mandalorian review last night, and he's all like, obviously he's been there for a year and a half, but he's all Australian. He's like, yeah, I was talking to my mate the other day. I'm like, don't mate us over here.
Yeah.
Like, we know where you come from, but
Travis, what do you call sunglasses then? Do you
sunglasses.
prefer sunglasses or shades?
No, I don't call them especially nowadays. Shade means so much more than just like trees covering you or sunglasses. Like when you say shades now, I automatically drop to like insults or stuff to that.
See, I think I'd say sunnies every once in a while. Got my sunnies on.
I have never said that once in my life.
I like
Got
to
my
shorten every word that I say though.
I got my suns on.
Yeah, I got my suns on.
Got my S's on. Nice S's, brah. You're right, Taylor. You look
Cool.
really quiet over there. You look like something's happening wrong on the stream.
No, I'm.
Got a
I'm just,
spoiler
like,
up on the screen.
Yeah, I'm rearranging things on the screen.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is I'm about to give the links to Patrons. We're talking about our top 10 Christmas movies. Like I said, the Tom Cruise rant. We have some present open from Carl Ritchie. There's some other topics I have as well. But yeah, so talking about that, Taylor, last night before our Mandalorian review, we have this thing where we get the countdown. It says live starting soon. So I do he does 3, 2, 1. I introduce us. Apparently, when I introduced us, he had a spoiler of Mandalorian on the screen ready to go in the non-spoiler section. He took it down right away. But yeah, it was luck.
Happens
pretty
to everyone at least once, I guess. So
Everybody gets one.
yeah,
Everybody gets one.
Yeah, everyone gets one. Speaking of one, let's start with one and then starts with I have no fucking transition.
What
I'm
the
fucking
fuck?
tired. I
was
was gonna go
weak.
I was gonna one and then after the one came a 0, which would be 10. But this is after 9. It's after 9 somewhere. Let's do this top 10 Christmas movies, and then I'm gonna send the links to everybody. So Taylor, let's start with you. What is your list of top 10 Christmas movies? And also, what does define a Christmas movie for you? Because obviously we're going to get to someone's list has Die Hard. And for me, a movie that just takes place at Christmas is not a Christmas movie. It has to have Christmas theme and joy and themes. But what do you think? Yeah, just rally your 10 to 1. You don't got it. We're not going to go in a circle here.
Okay, yeah. I would say in my analogy of this, if it happens around Christmas time, it's a Christmas movie. So, but
There
that
you
being
go.
said, in my list
shit.
of like Christmas movies, I definitely have like a lot more like heavier Christmas movies compared to other Christmas movies. I
Softer
guess.
ones.
Yeah, softer ones.
Yeah, some
but,
lighter ones.
Like to kick us right off the top here. I mean, Home Alone. That's my number one. It's so good. It's
You're going
hilarious.
in top order down. Wow, that's
yeah,
bold.
number one to last. So Home Alone is just so good. It's just I watched it the other day and it holds up. It's so amazing. And kids nowadays, they're never gonna be able to grow up having movies like that. They get like a lot of the content they get nowadays are complete crap and shit. So like we turned out great. Like
Okay.
we turned out like fantastic, I'd say. So,
Did we?
We're
yeah, I think our
perfect. The
generation
perfect
is-
generation
yeah,
that's ever happened
Millennials
in
like,
the world.
we're just popping off. So
Yeah, man, I love those 2 recessions and a global pandemic. We're killing it.
we tried our best.
We tried our best.
That was it was a pre-existing downfall. I don't know if it was technically our downfall that we caused. But anyways, so Home Alone 2 is my second pick. Again, back-to-back Home Alones. They're just so bloody good. Again, like for me, the Christmas movies, like what really sells it for Home Alone is like Angels with Filthy Souls and Angels with Even Filthier Souls. Like I want those to be real Christmas movies because then those would be on my list for sure too. But again, like Tim Curry and that second one is just absolutely hilarious. So yeah, it's great. Santa Claus is Coming to Town. I'm talking like the classic one, the stop motion one that takes my number 3 slot. It's just I love that one so much.
I knew Taylor was gonna have a lot of these because Taylor, like, I feel like in his previous life was like a very stern white man. Like he loves all those like the things that
Is this
the
because of how I
9-year-olds
pronounced Alden Ehrenreich's name the other night?
Yeah, again, you're giving him way too much like Nazi Germany vibes. Like his name, I think it's just Alden Ehrenreich, and you Alden Ehrenreich is just don't set the poor man up. But no, you just like the things you like is like exactly what a 9-year-old like white person in an old folks home likes. Like all the time, you're just like, man, I wish I had these candies on my coffee table.
Why is a 9-year-old in a retirement home?
I think he's a 90-year-old.
90.
Oh, 90.
Yeah, didn't you hear the new age gap? Once you hit 8, you're retired. You got your pension,
Yeah.
everything like that. But
Oh, that'd be lovely.
all right, Taylor, continue. So Santa Claus is coming to town.
Oh yeah, it's so good. My number 4 is How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey. I love Jim Carrey in that movie so much. He's just a hoot. He's hilarious. Yeah, great movie. I have to watch before Christmas gets here. Yeah. And now this is my controversial one, but I 100% believe it's a Christmas movie because they literally are playing Christmas music in it. It's snowing and everything at the start of the movie, but Jurassic World is a Christmas movie.
Oh my
Disagree.
God.
It is a Christmas
That's
movie.
why he made his little thing so he could put in Jurassic World. It's not a Christmas movie.
They're
It's nothing to
playing.
do with
They're playing
Christmas.
"Have a Merry Little Christmas" when they're at the airport or whatever, and there's snow around. It's Christmas time, so that's definitely
No.
a Christmas movie.
That's definitely controversial.
Poor
Yeah,
Madison. Every year you make this as an excuse. This is a Christmas movie, babe, and she has to watch fucking Jurassic World for the 90th time in a month.
Yeah. My number 6 goes to The Polar Express. That movie is so whimsical and magical. I always get a kick out
Little
of the
creepy.
homeless guy on the train, but it's just a great time.
I always get a kick out of the homeless guy on the train. Now, I've not seen Polar Express in a long time. Like,
It's been a
does
good minute.
what happens with this homeless guy on the train? Because in my opinion, you just make it sound like you like to laugh at the homeless. What happens with
No,
this man?
the homeless guy is just a hoot because the kid somehow gets to the top of the train, trying to find the ticket, gets the ticket, puts it in his shoe, and he's having a cup of Joe with the homeless guy on top of the train, and the guy, homeless guy gives him the warm beverage, and he drinks it, and then he pulls his sock out of his drink. Like, it's just hilarious. So, and then, the kid spits and coughs out the drink or whatever. But great movie. It's very magical. The score is just fantastic for that film. I love it.
So specific about
Oh,
that
yeah.
homeless man scene, but that's why I had to ask. It's always like something. Liam, you probably didn't know this about Taylor, but we one time, a long time ago, did a top 10 fictional favorite characters of just any fictional characters you want. And one time, Taylor put the Predator in the tree from Predators as in his top 10 of fictional favorite characters. The Predator doesn't even have a name. It's just the Predator.
Doesn't even
in the
talk.
tree. Yeah.
It's called The Jungle
Yeah.
Hunter.
Okay, all right.
So now this is your bottom 5. I don't know why you started at the top. It was a weird order, but here we go.
I didn't know there was a rule for where
Well,
we're
there's not a
starting.
rule, but usually you build up
Start in the middle.
anticipation. You know,
I'm building
you don't-
anticipation for my least favorite on the list, I guess. Which is
Awesome.
jumping back and forth. Because my number 7 is Christmas Vacation. That movie is just absolutely hilarious. Holy shit. We
Nice.
watched that the other day. And I can't get enough. It's just the
Shitter's
one-liners.
full.
Yeah, the shitter's full. The one-liners are so good. When he walks out and he's got his Jason mask on and he's like, "It's a big tree, Griswold. Where are you gonna put it?" He's like, "Bend over and I'll show you." It's so good. And he's such a doofus, but he's hilarious. Number 8 is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the classical one, of course. I always find this one interesting, but Santa is a complete asshole in this, and it just blows my mind how much of an asshole he is because he knows Rudolph's getting bullied, and he's supposed to stand for being against that. Again, the abominable. The Bumble is just something that totally terrified me as a little kid. It's ingrained in my fears, and genetically speaking, I think my kids will be born terrified of this thing. It's just how it is. It's like the Bigfoot's thing in the scenario. All over again.
They're gonna be scared because you're gonna keep talking about the Bigfoot involvement. Just
Yeah.
don't show them.
If I were to be able to relate to anyone in all these Christmas movies, I feel like it's Yukon Cornelius from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That guy's just a hoot. So, number 9 is number 9 is Elf. I love Buddy the Elf. Great movie. He's just so innocent. He's eating gum off the street like crazy. It's just so good.
Taylor's origin story.
Him talking like, "Oh, you're an angry elf" to Peter Dinklage, it's just so good in that scene. And then 10, Tim Allen's Santa Claus. That was a last minute addition. I totally forgot about that somehow, but it's just a great movie. It's amazing. We got a trilogy for those films, but they're unique in their own way.
I'm surprised 10. I thought you liked it a lot more than that.
I do, and yeah, it would have been jumping around
But it's
with
at
Elf,
10.
But yeah, I love the start. I love this like everything, but there's the middle part of that film. I felt like it was a little bit slow and it wasn't really like doing it for me. I like the beginning and the end. I think those are my favorite parts. And I got 4 quick shout outs. I'm gonna shout out 2 that were almost on the list, but Love Actually, love that one. The Holiday, again, that's one of my favorite Jack Black, Cameron Diaz, Jude Law movies. 4 Christmases, really get a kick out of that one. That one's
That's
so
a good one.
And I'm going to shout Nightmare Before Christmas too, because that wasn't initially on the list, but I was looking at all of my movies and I thought, these are some juicy picks. So there you go.
All those lost out to Jurassic World. You just got to think about
Christmas
that.
movie.
Jurassic World.
Yeah,
about
say
you?
what you will about those actual Christmas movies. Jurassic
yeah.
World. Ooh.
So what about you, Liam? We were talking off before cast that you were having a tough time finding the 10.
Yeah, this should come as a surprise to no one, but surprise, I hate Christmas. I know, right? I struggled, and actually, I put one on the list from Taylor's, so that'll be my number 6 spot, which would be How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
I should have threw to you last, so you could just pick from everybody.
Yeah. I actually totally forgot about How the Grinch Stole Christmas. That's a good movie. My problem with Christmas movies is that they're always the exact same. Like, yeah, I get that it's like a genre of film, but it's always like somebody dislikes Christmas, but then they meet somebody that really likes it, and then they change their tune. And that's like
Jurassic World.
That could be
No,
you.
it's not
Jurassic
Jurassic World. So I'll give 6 to How the Grinch Stole Christmas. 5 will be Die Hard. As far as I'm concerned, okay. So as
It's a Christmas
having
movie.
just rewatched it, there is a Christmas party. There is decorations.
It could be
There is
any
a
party.
there is a Northern European man. So okay, there's your Santa Claus. That's your Hans Gruber. Okay, he's your Christmas analog. And there is. Doesn't it take place on Christmas Eve?
I think it does.
Pretty
But those
sure
are
it
just
does,
like
yeah.
after that, the first 10 minutes it's over. It's nothing to do about the theme or spirit of Christmas. It just
Yeah, but
uses
what
the
about Jurassic
backdrop.
World,
Family,
It
Travis?
could be St. Patrick's
Yeah,
Day. It could be New
familia.
Year's Eve. It could be anything. If you can take said holiday and replace it with another holiday, no, that's nothing. Like Turbo Man, Jingle All the Way has to be Christmas because it's about
Okay.
Christmas and looking for a toy. Die Hard could be at any party.
It could be, but it chose to be at Christmas because it's all about like, hey, I'm sorry that I've been a gruff guy all year. It's the holidays. It's time to come home and spend time with the kids. But I admit that that's a weak pick. That's why it was 5. But after this, we're getting stronger.
Jurassic World.
No, Elf, because that's the first one that I could think of. Then it's A Wonderful Life. Probably like just one of my favorite movies. I just read a really cool article about it. I can never remember the guy's name that plays the main character in it, but he was actually a general in World War II. And when he came back from the war, he had a really tough time getting roles because he had so much PTSD that he just wasn't the same. And the roles that he used to do prior to the war just didn't work out. And the director of It's a Wonderful Life was also a World War II vet who gave him that role. And there's that scene where he breaks down crying that actually wasn't in the script at all. He just like was
I
kind
didn't
of
know
like going through some stuff, and like the director just kept rolling. And so there's a lot of cool stuff in that movie. And then
Must have been a great
greatest
set.
Christmas movie of all time, Christmas Vacation.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah, you're a big
That
Chevy
is the
Chase guy.
Only, not particularly, but this is the only family tradition that I have is we watch this every single year. That has been like the one through line. So I love Christmas Vacation. I think it is so goddamn funny, and I could probably quote the entire movie, even like stupid lines that aren't even anything. I just think like everything in that is just hilarious. But I'm sure as we get through all years, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, that's a Christmas movie.
Can't see the line, can you, Russ?
Well, I'll touch you all you need to know about outdoor illumination. But just everything with Cousin Eddie. When they're walking through
Oh
the
yeah.
store and you can see the clear outline of his dick while he's like throwing, like he's got the tightest pants on and he's like getting he's throwing those big ass bags of dog food on.
I gotta give it another shot. My no, I won't say hatred, but my extreme dislike of Chevy Chase has always make me not been able to enjoy that movie. But I gotta try it one more time and see if I can get into it.
I think it's actually that movie's the line between Chevy Chase being likable and unlikable.
So like real life.
No, like yeah, like literally, I think 1987 is the year that like, okay, it's over. We don't really like your kind of asshole shtick
It's
anymore, Chevy.
over for you.
But he was like, nope, this is just who I am, and he just kind of kept rolling with it.
There you go. I'll go next because why not? Where we got? So I'm gonna go from pardon me.
Gotta save the best for last.
Yeah. So Kirklin, Jessica, you can rock paper scissors over it. No. This was tough for me too, to be honest. I thought this was gonna be an easy list, and it wasn't. It really wasn't. I just thought, I can whip this up, no problem. I got my top 5, but then after that, it was a little tough. Like, what do I go there? There's ones that I wanted to put, like, honorable mention, like Edward Scissorhands, but like the ending's only at Christmas. I watch it every Christmas because the whole thing. Remember, Liam? It's like, why does it snow here in this town? Yeah. And that's the whole story of like, well, it snows because there's some fucking weirdo up there with Scissorhands cutting ice sculptures. Like, that's the whole. Like, literally, that's all she had to say. But she sits down this kid for an hour and a half to tell a story. I do love the movie. I think it's prime Tim Burton. Like, if you look at those 4 years, he made Beetlejuice, Batman '89, Edward Scissorhands, and Batman Returns, which I love, which we're going to talk about in a second. Those 4 movies were huge. So, like, it was big for him. So I put on honorable mentions, though, because it's just not Christmassy enough. So that's my thing. So let's see. So I'll shout these out after. Number 10 is a Grinch Jim Carrey one. So I know I don't have the classic cartoon one, but it's just because it's just short. Like I like it. I watch it every year, but it is just short. It's like 20, 15 minutes and then it's over. So that's why I guess it's a short movie, but I didn't put there. I put Elf at number 9. I put Love Actually at number 8. I had not seen this movie until I started dating Emily, and it's some great Christmas vibes. I'm like, Liam, do you hate this movie?
No, I just to me, it's not like a Christmas movie. I'll take your argument for Die Hard. It's like the same thing for Love Actually.
No,
I quite like Love Actually, but to me, that's more of like a romantic comedy with a Christmas
It is, but there's
background.
Christmas parades, and it's about buying a Christmas gift, and there's a Christmas dance, and
there's
the
also
only thing
that
I
time
hate
that the
in that
guy
movie
shows up to the girl that he likes place with like those cards, and her
oh
boyfriend
yeah, Andrew
just next to
Lincoln.
him. That's
me,
not.
you were perfect.
Is that not with Keira Knightley too?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That cast is stacked. Chiwetel Ejiofor, Alan Rickman, Liam Neeson, Rowan Atkinson.
Bill Nighy.
Yeah. Bill Nighy. The only storyline I don't like is like the really depressing Laura Linney storyline with like her like brother. It's just like it's like a Tyler Perry movie where the whole movie's like light and fun, and then it gets like really dramatic in the middle while she's naked, and it's just this like I feel like they could have taken that one back and like let's redo this, but they didn't. So here we are. But I actually really love Actually. Liam Neeson, the Sun storyline's great. Lucky number 7, I have Nightmare Before Christmas. I want it higher, but I guess the reason it's not higher is because I watch it more for Halloween, to be honest. I know it's like kind of that's the argument of like what movie is it, but I do watch it more for Halloween. I watch it both seasons, but Halloween it's on a lot. Number 6, Batman Returns. Michelle Pfeiffer's White Gold has tons to do with Christmas, Liam. The whole line about like
no, you're being a
deadly
hypocrite now.
What? No, I'm not at all. It has so many themes about Christmas, being lonely, the whole how Bruce and Selena find out together is the whole mistletoe line. No, it's a fucking Christmas
There's
movie.
less Christmas stuff.
I'm just gonna look it up on Wikipedia because I actually don't remember that at all.
Die Hard
What,
had
Batman
more
Returns?
Christmas stuff than that.
Yeah, I don't
It's
remember it.
all over. It's snowing. The penguins are there.
Okay,
the kids.
okay,
Like,
we could do a National Geographic movie and there's snow and penguins, and does that make it Christmas? No.
no, but it was they
Yeah,
had
March of the
Christmas
Penguins is a
designs
Christmas
on it. It was all,
Good argument, good
it
argument.
was not just around Christmas. This is the thing like Die Hard just had a party and it was kind of there. Then they moved on. Christmas is throughout the entire Batman Returns. They've mentioned and referenced Christmas many times. Where Die Hard and other movies, Jurassic World, same thing at the beginning. Sure, there's some music they reference it, and then they just forget about it. And then it's like, oh, we're off to Dinosaur Adventure. No, till the last minute. Literally the last line of the movie is "Merry Christmas, Alfred," to men and women. It's a fucking Christmas movie. So don't even dare try to put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Let's see.
How is that any different than Die Hard though?
Yeah,
I just
Die Hard's
explained
on
it. Were you not
Christmas Eve.
listening, sir?
Die Hard's
Where
on
were
Christmas
you
Eve.
for
You're
the past
comparing it
one?
to
No,
Jurassic
I am,
World.
but like I think that argument is like the exact same for Die Hard then.
But I think Die Hard after the first 20 minutes, they forget it's a Christmas movie. They don't do mentions.
Because halfway through the movie, after he kills the guy with the long hair by the chain, he literally has to go through a bunch of Christmas decorations that were set up, and that's like right after he gets all the bloody feet and stuff. So
you got
there's all
one
these
reference.
decorations
That's good.
throughout. And then
versus
at the
my
very
multitude
end,
of
it's like,
reference.
what are you going to do for Christmas with the police chief?
Ooh, there you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's like the exact same.
There's
ending.
a few
exactly the same
references.
Merry
thing.
That
Christmas,
one
Alfred.
Yeah.
riddled with it. I'm sorry. Number 4, Jingle All the Way. I don't know why back in the day this movie released, people hated on it. I fucking love Jingle All the Way so much. Arnold Schwarzenegger is great. Check out our Patreon. We just did a watch long. Kirklin's first time watching it, and it's just like him, Sinbad, the whole like. It's so bad, it's so good, but I don't even think it's that bad. But I get why people don't love it. Number 3, I have the Santa Claus with Tim Allen. I love that movie. That's like a go-to. I have the trilogy in my honorable mention. They definitely decline, but like I love just the concept of this guy has to take over as Santa Claus, and I still want a movie because the whole movie he's like turning into Santa Claus, right? He's a divorced dad, and the parents on the other side are like, "Why are you like growing a beard? Why you keep wearing this stuff?" I want a movie from their perspective of like. They think the father's child's going fucking insane. He thinks he's Santa Claus. Because, like, that must be just, like, a riveting movie to see, like, what they think of Tim Allen on the other side. But
That'd be a horror
know,
movie for sure.
Movie. Yeah.
100%. That's what I want. I so want that. But, and then number 2 and 1 is Home Alone and Home Alone 2. I put Home Alone 2 above Home Alone 1. It's just, Taylor, you had them both on there, right?
I had them both, yeah. But yours are, like, in the reverse, which is tough because Home Alone 2 it's so good.
Home Alone 2, just because they go to New York. I love the traps better. The only thing I hate in that movie is the fucking bird lady. She's just weird and creepy, and it's just like like she became. Don't you were gonna steal it? Yeah, and that guy's turtle doves, 2 turtle doves. Everyone watch Home Alone 2 and wait for the old guy to say turtle doves. You'll never unhear it. But like it's just like a weird subplot of like that lady is homeless because like her heart was broken. Like, sure, I've had some heartache in my life, but I was never like, I'm gonna, I don't know, become homeless and stop working now. It's different for everybody. That's fine. But it's just weird. But everything else is great. And Tim Curry is phenomenal in that movie. Him and Kevin McAllister, their shenanigans. Oh, I love Tim Curry so much. So that's my list. Jessica, what do you have?
Oh, so Kirklin's the best. Okay.
No, the reason I say I put this in here because I thought you would transition and talk about how much you dislike Home Alone.
I'm like you, apparently, with the Chevy Chase thing. I've started it, and I'm like, this is not entertaining, and then I turn it off. So Home Alone 2 are not on my list. Also, Christmas Vacation, not on my list, because that's the same thing. I've never actually finished it, never watched the full thing. So, I actually don't really have a full list, because I don't really think I rewatch Christmas movies. I like watch every year the terrible shit that comes out, and then I'm like, well,
yes,
watch
we should
that.
talk about that. Oh yeah,
You're a Hallmark kind of girl.
Well, like I've watched the Holiday already, and I've watched the Royal the Royal Baby or whatever it is, and then the Princess Switch 2. I've already watched that, and I've watched the Christmas Drop. So I've watched like all the terrible Netflix.
Which was
Christmas
the one
movies.
before Christmas Drop you watched?
Princess Switch 2.
Okay, yeah. So we started Switch again. We're halfway through, so we got to finish that. Did you Christmas Drop? Is that Operation Drop?
Yeah, that one.
That movie's fucking awful. That took years off my life. Emily's like, it's trending. We got to watch it. And I was like, because we love watching bad Christmas movies around this time. It is the best because it's just like, it's like a bad horror movie. And that was not even fun bad for me. It was just like bad acting. They didn't have any chemistry. Have you watched California Christmas? That's the new one on Netflix that dropped this Monday. We're going to watch it this weekend.
No, not yet.
Oh, I can't wait. I love watching these movies. We subscribe to Stack TV on Amazon Prime just so we can get the Food Network and the W Network so we can watch all these fucking bad movies. Because eventually you watch all the good ones. What did you think of Holiday?
I didn't think it was as bad as everyone else seemed to think it was.
I liked it to like the ending. It got real like, here's like minor spoilers. At one moment she gets like, what, does someone sip her a laxative or something like that? And it's just like, see,
she's
Emily
supposed to be
laughed
given,
at this too.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like an anti-anxiety and like an Ativan, and it turns out to be a laxative, and she fucking shits herself.
She's at like this party. It's a Halloween party, and she's like, her ex is there. It's Emma Roberts and some other guy that can act all right. Like he's fine. But like, so she's obviously like worried about it. They take this pill and like, okay, I get it. She's gonna cry herself. But like the sound effects they give her and like it's just like her stomach is like and she's like, I gotta go. And she's worried about crapping herself and everything. And
What
like,
is this? This is Holiday or Holiday?
Holiday, yeah. It
Oh.
was actually not too bad. Like like it's definitely on the higher tier of these holiday movies. I don't know if it's exactly a Christmas movie because only like the first 50 minutes is Christmas, then the rest is all the other holidays. And it doesn't even. Emily bet me it was going to end on Christmas. It doesn't. It ends before Christmas because they're still shopping for presents. So it never got back to Christmas. Very strange, but yeah, I'll back you. I like those type of movies.
So yeah. Anyway, so I don't. My list is because I don't. Yeah, I don't really go back and rewatch them, so I can't really like. I looked at all the lists and I'm like, I don't really remember any of these being amazing and sticking out. But the ones that I do have is being kind of, I have Bad Santa. I have
Nice
memories of laughing at that. Elf, which is just kind of the typical, kind of got to laugh at that. And then same with The Night Before, which is one of those like guilty pleasures.
I forgot about that.
I forgot to say that.
Dude, Travis, that's like me, you, and Kyle.
Yeah, I have that on my list at 5. I actually forgot to say that. No, I love. Thank you, just for that one. Is just it's the fucking shit. It's so damn good.
That is a great Christmas movie.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I thought I was gonna get attacked for that one actually because no one else threw it out.
Oh, that's great.
It's great because like it's realistic, but then near the back half they're just like fuck it, and Michael Shannon's an angel.
Michael
and all
Shannon
this
is
stuff.
so
he's
good
good
in that movie.
And you know what? The trailers made it look like shit. Like they did that movie no
Yeah.
justice.
Yeah, they did.
And then you see it and you're like, this is actually really, really funny.
And I know, like, obviously he's had some problems the past few years, so it's tough to mention his name. But like James Franco, I love him playing himself in that movie as like the guy as the texter. As far as I know Liam does, but like just when he's just like,
No, he's hilarious in that movie.
when it's him, Brogan, and Mindy Kaling, and they're dancing, and she's like, "Yeah, you want to have a good Christmas?" And she's like, "I want to have a good Christmas." Like, "Yeah, we'll all have a good Christmas." And Seth Rogen's like, "I think he's trying to fuck me," and it's just like all this like, and the Miley Cyrus stuff was so fucking good too. Like, "Call me Hannah." What? No, I'm just fucking with you. Let's go sing. It's like, oh my god, the movie's so good. Oh,
I'm a fan of. I was gonna say I was a fan of when Seth Rogen's wife gives him that drugs, but like she doesn't understand the what you should give, so it's like one joint, but it's like an 8-ball of coke.
What do you see right now? You're a dragon. You're a full-on dragon.
Oh, he takes acid in the church.
Yeah.
He's like, we didn't kill him. We didn't kill him.
We did not kill Jesus.
He's got the big Jewish star on his sweater.
He's trying not to vomit. And she's like, you swallow like a woman. Don't you vomit. It's the whole, like, from start to finish. And because the good thing is at the end of the day, it has heart. It doesn't just go for like the just Christmas jokes. Like it doesn't. It goes for like the dirty jokes, but then eventually it's about these friends that aren't getting along and they find a way, like all their lives are changing. Like, one is a big sports star, one's starting a family, one guy is just in a rut, but eventually they find a way to, like, okay, you know, how could we move on with our lives but still be friends? And yeah, it's a good one.
Okay, quality discussion. And now I feel like I have to go and rewatch it because I don't know. I remember like watching that in theaters and walking out and just being like, that was amazing. But anyway, I'll just go. Carl's gonna interrupt me, my list. But hi, Carl.
Hi, Carl.
No, keep going, Jessica. It's fine.
Looking good.
It's okay. I don't really have an order. I'm just kind of shouting out stuff that I liked. Of course, Nightmare Before Christmas, and then one of the other ones that I have that I think I'm a solo on this one is A Christmas Story.
Oh, I was wondering if someone was going to mention that, actually.
Yeah. I assumed you guys would all have it.
I don't dislike it. That's another one I feel like I've watched a few times. It never stuck with me. And I need to give it one more shot again. Like, I don't know. I know about the tongue pull thing. Like, I remember that, but.
Wait, freaking gets the bunny suit from his grandma and his mom makes him put it on.
Yeah, maybe I'll do a back-to-back of Christmas Vacation and Christmas Story just to see if I like them again, you know, because I got 6 days off coming up, so may as well try it. So
yeah, I always thought the Christmas Story was just like, it was okay.
Yeah.
Every year we get 24 hours of it on one channel or another. So
Yeah.
obviously there are people that agree with me. They're out there.
Well, I will introduce before you keep going, Jessica. Carl Ritchie has joined and Clay Williams. Clay, I'm surprised. You said you weren't going to be here.
Yeah, no, I made it. I'm only going to stick around for like 20 minutes, but I thought I'd just tune in since I had the time.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fine.
Totally.
We'll get if you have a list of Christmas movies, we'll get them after Jessica.
Yeah, I've got like a top 3.
Okay, there you go.
And then my last one, which is just an honorable mention, is The Grinch, the Jim Carrey one. And the reason it's only an honorable mention is because that was the movie that got put on repeat every year growing up. And I'm at the point now where I flip and hate it. Like, I'm so done with this movie. But I know my mom's going to put it on for Christmas, so...
How does everyone feel? Have they seen the animated one yet?
Yes.
No, I didn't even know
loved
they
it.
made one.
It's
Oh,
on Netflix.
I loved it.
Kirklin
Travis.
loved it.
Oh yeah, Travis, did you not like it?
Travis
No, I
hated
fell
it.
asleep in the theater last year, and then
my
again
God,
when we
it's
watched
so
it.
good. Dude, the soundtrack is so good too.
No,
Oh my gosh,
they
I
should
really
have
like that movie.
Like
Oh,
Pharrell Williams
so
was a
good.
bad choice as the narrator as the Grinch. Are you like memeing right now that it's good, Kirkland?
No, of course not. I'm 100%
Wait, no,
serious.
hold up. They made a new Grinch?
Yeah,
You
it's on Netflix right now.
Boucher directed it.
I don't have kids.
don't you see
What
like
am I-
marketing though?
I don't have cable.
It's on Netflix. Like, open
Now
Netflix.
it's on
It's in their
Netflix, yeah.
spotlight. It's in
Is
the
it really?
spotlight.
It's
Yeah, let's do it.
DreamWorks. It's voiced by Taylor. How would you say his name?
Sorry, I'm trying to like get all of these screens like reorganized. It's fucking nuts right now.
It's Benedict Cumberbatch, not Cumberbatch, as he was
Cumberbatch.
calling him a few weeks ago. But Cumberbatch, he does the voice, and it's very much like the Jim Carrey one, where it's the story, but it's like a different type of retelling of it. It's fine. The girls really like it, so we watched it, and Kirkland apparently loves it. I'm
Oh,
surprised.
it's so good.
I
So
just-
Oh,
good.
what the fuck? It's actually not DreamWorks. It's Illumination. The guys that did Despicable Me.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
Holy shit.
There
Is there
you go.
another
Okay,
person
wow.
coming in here? Oh my god!
Yes.
this is a mess. I just finished.
So just so everyone knows, so with Taylor, he's like with our new software, every time someone comes in, he has to like reformat the
This
the
is so
structure of us
bad.
being in there. So it's fucking
It's so bad. Heads
It's
are
all right,
cut in
Taylor.
half everywhere.
people understand. It's fine.
You're going to
Yeah.
get it organized, and then Clay's going to have to go, and you'll have to do it again as well.
No, it's okay. I'm flexible.
Clay, what is your list?
Who was that? Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
what?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, no. So I heard somebody say something about Christmas Story when I first got on. I think that's actually my favorite, like, ever.
Yes. Thank you
Yeah,
for the backup.
I don't know. I love the narration in that one. I think it might be my favorite narration in a movie ever. Yeah, I think that's great. Christmas Vacation and Elf. Those are the top 3.
Nice.
And then honorable mention for some of the weird, like almost Christmas movies, like Lethal Weapon and A Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
I
Which
almost
are-
had Kiss Kiss.
Yeah,
Bang
they're like
Bang.
almost Christmas, and I love them. But I could have just used like 10% more Christmas.
You had to put them in there because Shane Black. You're a big Shane Black guy,
Yeah,
so you did
that
that
too,
and
yeah.
Lethal Weapon. So
Oh yeah, no, so good.
Would you
Do
say
we-
they're more of a Christmas movie than Jurassic World?
Remember, let me
Jurassic
say,
World a Christmas
Jurassic
movie?
World starts off in the snow, and then they start playing "Have Yourself a Merry Christmas." And when they're at the airport, you can blatantly hear the song playing over the intercom in the airport, and they're saying goodbye to their
Oh
family.
wow,
It's a Christmas movie.
my life has changed. I gotta rewatch it.
Yes. That
I don't think
movie
it's a
Wait.
Christmas movie.
do you consider, and I'm gonna ask Carl this, and then there's someone else in the call. I don't have the name, so if you change your name, let us know, or you can put it in the chat. Oh, there is a chat. Maybe that's just Liam. But is Die Hard a Christmas movie, Clay?
Oh yeah, I say so for sure. I watched it last night.
Nice.
I love it.
All right, that's okay to be wrong. Is Batman Returns a Christmas movie?
What was that one?
Batman Returns, is that a Christmas movie?
I haven't seen that since I was a kid, actually. And weighing in on the Grinch thing too. Yeah, so I haven't seen that since I was a kid, and then that leads me to Grinch, which I was terrified of as a kid, like the Jim Carrey one. And I've never gotten over it. I watched the cartoon one actually in the last week or so, and I just wasn't a fan. Like, I'm obviously not scared of it anymore, but it's just I don't get it.
Nice sweater, Hansi has
Very
joined.
nice.
That's That's very
Thank
nice.
you. Thank you.
Classic X-Men going on.
Oh yeah.
You doing all right there, Taylor? With all
I'm
these
like,
people?
my hands are sweating a storm right now.
It's getting hand cramps.
Yeah. Carl, what's your list here? Kirklin, you're getting pushed
I've
down
just
the
been
line.
back, yeah. Pushing it back.
Okay, my full list. Do you want me to start from the top or the bottom? 'Cause
I would start from the bottom. Taylor decided
Taylor
to start
started
at
at the
number
top.
one. But
Yeah.
you,
Yeah, okay.
you love Taylor, so you could follow him if you wanted. But
I didn't get 2 gifts this Christmas, so
mine might be a bomb.
Yeah, probably is. Okay, starting from the bottom, Bad Santa,
Nice.
Jingle All the Way, Jack Frost, 7 is a Wonderful Life, Elf, the very
Jack
first.
Frost. Jack
Yeah.
Frost made your list. Wow.
Yeah, I like that wee movie.
Yeah.
It's a kid one from my childhood, so
What
fond
is your
memories.
relationship like with your father?
Don't know him.
Oh. Do you actually not?
No, don't know.
That might explain Jack Frost for you, Carl.
Yeah, I'm gonna cry, Jarvis. Merry Christmas. No, I quite like Jack Frost. It's a Wonderful Life, Elf,
Oh yeah.
the Grinch, the first Grinch animation. Not the
Number
Yeah.
one.
yeah, the first one,
Ah.
yeah. 2 that you probably will never have heard of: Father Christmas and the Snowman. They're British animations.
The Snowman.
Yeah,
I've seen the Snowman.
you'll have seen the Snowman probably, but the same person who made the Snowman made one 10 years later called Father Christmas.
Okay.
And it's what Father Christmas does the rest of the year. It's
Huh.
quite fun. A wee 20-minute animated.
All that comes up when I search the Snowman is that terrible Michael Fassbender movie, The Snowman.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
That was a great book, and then I heard the movie was ridiculous.
Yeah, I didn't finish the whole thing. It wasn't worth my time, even though I love Michael Fassbender. And then like poor Val Kilmer, because he was sick, he's in the movie, but his voice is not there, so they got someone to dub his voice, and it's really weird. It's really
Oh,
weird
boy.
stuff. So, yeah. Well, there you go, Hansi. What do you define?
Just looking 3 more.
You've 3. Wasn't the Grinch number 1 for you, Carl?
No, the first Grinch.
Oh, I see the
Look
first.
at
one. I thought you
Liam
said
even
number
got
like
that.
first is the Grinch. Okay, I thought you said
Uh,
that. No top 3 for you.
Okay, top
Hey,
3 now.
Kirkland, because you have a Skype blur when your cup was down, it looks like you're like have something really X-rated, like our sponsors like blurred it or something. Like you can't show that. Yeah, you can't
Censor.
show
It's an
that.
R-rated mug. Yeah.
What is that, Liam? You're
Yeah,
muted,
he's
so I'm
definitely
never gonna
muted.
know.
Sorry, it's just the logo for the school I work at.
Oh, cool, you fucker! You want me
I
to
know,
show off
right?
interior health logos? Look, I'm
It was literally just the first mug that I grabbed out of my cupboard. That's like half of my like cabinet is just filled with like schools that I've worked at. At the end of every year, you always get a mug, or kids get you mugs. So like, I'm just
That's
stacked with it.
lame. Mugs. Like fuck, tell them to give you
Good
something
resale
else.
value.
Throw
Yeah,
them-
they must really care about you.
It's mad. They see me drinking coffee every day, and they're like, "It's perfect." And I've got like 4 number 1 teacher mugs, so somebody's lying.
Oh, that's amazing.
We lost Travis.
Yeah, Travis is out.
Oh, that was a good one, Clay. I'm just stuck between being too cold and too hot. I can't figure it out.
We have the thickest sweater and then no sweater. How about you get a
I
thinner one?
know. I misjudged this. All right, Carl, continue.
Oh, sorry, Gremlins.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, Gremlins is number 3. 1 and 2, because you have to watch both. Although the second one isn't a Christmas movie, but it's the only time of year I watch both. Home Alone 1 and 2, and then number 1 is Scrooged with Bill Murray.
Oh yeah. If you love Bill Murray, yeah, that's a big one. I've seen it once, and again, I think Bill Murray's overrated, so I moved on with my life. But
Scrooge almost made my list. Almost.
almost. Well, could have. You
had
only
room
had
on
6.
it.
Yeah, he had like
Yeah, I know. I
six.
have on it. But you know what, it was I watched it when I was a kid and I liked it, but I much prefer that same story when the Muppets do it. So then I
Oh,
put it
yeah.
down.
Fuck the Muppets. I hate
What?
Muppets. I
Yeah,
hate
yeah.
Muppets.
Kirkland had bad
You like
relations
them or
with
you
them
don't?
as a kid.
He has
Yeah.
some weird thing where he doesn't like them. I'll watch so many versions of the Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
I watched the Jim Carrey one. I watched the Muppet one. I watched the Mickey one. There's another one I watched recently. I've always said at GV we're gonna do it one year and do a Christmas Carol because I love the Christmas Carol. It's
Like a play? Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean? We're gonna make our own
How else
Christmas
would we
play?
do it, Kirkland Patzer?
Like a movie.
Wow. Jeez.
Well,
Someone woke up on the wrong side of the
one G
pillow.
Like,
member.
what do you?
Wow, with that
We're gonna
sweater.
get action figures and act it out together? No, we're gonna do something with a
Claymation,
camera.
You could do anything.
You're gonna be Scrooge.
I want to be the ghost of Christmas future.
Isn't that death?
That's death.
Okay.
I don't know. I've never actually seen them. I don't think so. But I'm cool with being death, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, Suchi.
My daughter has
Wow.
to be Jacob Marley because
Wow.
every time we watch it and Jacob Marley comes on, for some reason she has some fat. She's like Jacob Marley, and I'm like, this is weird. Like, what if my 3-year-old daughter really like Jacob Marley? It's her Batman. Jacob Marley's here. Okay, that's cool. Or Carl, you're done now? Yes, am I good? To move
Yeah,
on?
I'm done. You can move.
Okay,
Good list. Good list.
Yeah, good.
That's
Sir.
a good
Thanks.
list.
Nancy, what is your top 10? What do you define as a Christmas movie? Because we've been talking about is Jurassic World a Christmas movie?
No, it's not.
Did
I
you hear that Christmas song in the radio very subtly at the beginning of the movie?
Oh, well then in that case. Yeah, I would agree that it has to have Christmas themes. Like, it has to be about Christmas in order to be a Christmas movie. However, on my list, I have a couple movies that definitely aren't Christmas movies. I just usually only watch them around Christmas.
Yeah.
So I put them on my list because they're Christmas movies to me. So I'm kind of a hypocrite, but whatever.
We all are. It happens.
We all are.
Yeah.
You're
So,
on a podcast where
okay.
Liam's showing mugs from where he teaches. We don't have a high bar of,
Yeah.
You show that to all the girls you bring over, Liam? Look at this mug. My students got
Yeah,
it for me.
that's what I'm bragging about in my house.
Yeah.
My mug collection.
She's texting her friend. Oh, he's showing me his mug collection. Help me.
Oh man, it's so varied. So many different cup sizes.
Oh, all right, Hansi, continue with your number 10. What, are
All
you going descending or top?
I'll start at number 10. I have
The
Home
natural
Alone,
method.
number 10. I think it's pretty good, but not amazing. Number 9, Nightmare Before Christmas. I think it could be a Halloween or Christmas movie. Like, it's both, you know. Number 8, I have The Santa Claus 2. Because
You
that-
do this because
I know.
Night Museum 2 is your favorite, and it's a
Yeah.
weird choice.
I do this, but Santa Claus 2 is the one with the evil plastic snow, like Santa. So I like the second one
choice? Yeah.
best. Number 7, I have Christmas Vacation, also a classic. These are next 2 are not Christmas movies, but number 6, I love watching Logan Lucky around Christmas time.
Okay.
And number 5, La La Land.
Mm.
It has that one Christmas scene in it, so it's like,
All
I
right.
didn't even
Love
think of
Christmas.
that. Yeah, that's a good excuse to watch
and
it.
yeah, when it came out, it was around Christmas time, and I like watched it in the theater on Christmas Eve, so it's Christmas to me. Number 4, I have the Lego Star Wars special.
Nice. So
I
good.
really loved it. I really thought it was great.
Yeah, me too.
Number 3, I have Noel, that Disney Plus movie.
For
Mhm.
3, that's high for Noel, I think.
I liked it a lot. I thought it was really good. I love Anna Kendrick. I love Bill Hader.
Yes.
I thought it was good. I thought there was funny parts. It was cute. It was Christmassy. I liked it. Number 2, I have Elf, and number 1, A Christmas Story. It's my favorite.
Wow. Okay.
I got 2 people on here backing me up now.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's good. It's a classic. Can't go
So good.
wrong.
We're all shitting on Jessica before
Yeah.
you guys showed up.
Yeah,
Well, we love Christmas Story. Oh well, I'm hung up on Santa Claus 2 particularly because the plastic Santa, not for any
Yeah.
other, not the love story, not the sun being on the Nihilist, because creepy plastic Santa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Plastic Santa. It's good.
It's just, and then they even have like an end credit scene where he ends up on the toy shelf and he's a toy with other toy Santas. It's some weird stuff, but hey, I love it. I love all that stuff. What I don't like is at the end of Santa Claus 2, when they make her Mrs. Claus, they like give her a big suit and everything like that. They make her look like Mrs. Claus, but then the next movie she's like completely being to like model like when Tim Allen met her. They're like, oh, we can't do this, and then they went back. It's like keep her as Miss Claus, you know, but. I digress. That's what I got. Kirklin, it's finally your time to shine.
Liam's always looking like he's about to get swatted or something, peeking out the window.
No, it's just I can hear my dog bark, so I'm always just curious as to what she's barking at.
Oh, okay.
Because sometimes it's noteworthy, like there'll be like a deer or something in the yard, and then other times it's just like somebody walking by.
Swat just busts in the window before. Yeah.
First is Kyle, now it's Liam.
You sure saw it randomly last night when we were doing the Mandalorian review. Kyle picked up his laptop and just started running throughout his house, and he's like, "My neighbors are home," but he made it seem like he's not living in this house. Like he just fucking had to.
He
book
said his
it.
roommates, not his neighbors.
Yeah,
I gotta get back to my closet.
Yeah, but it looked like a
Let me
SWAT
out.
approach was about to happen. It was like, yeah, they find out you stole a bunch of these fucking mugs from these kids. Like they didn't hand them to you. They didn't give them to you. Liam, hand them over. Oh,
Yeah.
man. How many mugs do you have? I'm sorry I'm obsessed with this, but the fact that you're just so proud of it, I have to question it.
Proud is not the word that I would use necessarily to describe it, but so what I've worked at 4 schools now, so I have 4 mugs from like with different school logos, and then I have had multiple gift mugs, so I'll probably have another 6 from just that.
That's only like
So-
10 mugs. That's not a lot of mugs.
No, that's
More mugs
just the
than
mugs
I
that I
have.
have from my teaching career, and then the plethora of mugs that I've had previously. So I probably have like 2 full shelves. I have like 30 mugs.
Do you or do you not have a mug that has something to do with weed on it?
Wow. First of all, my house is impeccably decorated, and no, I do not have that stuff.
Okay, I thought you would for sure.
When-
I just had a feeling.
When you get like a mug as like a gift from a student, do you express like disappointment?
No, actually, in fact, I make sure that I use it for the next couple of weeks to be like, hey, thank you.
Oh, okay,
I
that's
appreciate
What,
that.
what if you get 2 mugs at the same time?
Then
you
one
like-
becomes a
you
pen
choose-
holder.
Oh, wow.
Ouch.
That kid.
No, not
fucking
out.
feels
Then it
bad.
stays on my desk forever.
No, that
it's
kid
more
feels bad.
meaningful
If
that I'm
2
not
kids,
sullying it.
if 2 kids got you a mug and you're drinking from one, but then the other mug is the pen holder, that kid feels fucking left out for sure. There's no way.
Now, if you saw the stack of mugs in my classroom, you'd be like, ugh, I'd rather be a pen holder mug.
So Jessica, you said you have to go soon. So what I'm gonna do is you can open up your present from
Ooh,
Carl
okay.
because if you have to go. So for everyone to know, Carl sent us some gifts.
Did Kirkland get to do his list though?
No, but if you have to go soon, Kirkland, we're gonna do his list next year.
Is Kirklin here tonight? Kirklin from Geek first.
But you, but you can do that, and then where did my screen
Who just
Hands.
left?
big-
No,
Oh,
it,
hands.
it shifted all the things out of whack.
He'll be back. Just leave it for a
You're
second.
okay,
no.
Jessica. Yours is still perfect, so you can go ahead and open it. Oh, there we go.
Okay,
Nice.
right. I've got a bit of backstory for each present. So,
Oh,
But, on Halloween, you said you like to store a lot of these, and I did get you another gift, but it hadn't came in time. So I'll let you open it first.
and what were the snacks?
Can I
that-
shake it? Can I like rattle
Yeah,
it?
Just
Yeah.
throw it against the wall.
No, it won't break.
So do you guys actually eat things like with prawn cocktail flavor? That's a thing.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
eat over
Yeah.
there.
Oh yeah, prawn cocktail's awesome.
Is it?
I
Yeah,
just
Oh
like
yeah,
Clay's
so
face.
nice.
No, wait, what brand is that?
Potatoes.
potato.
Oh.
Potato.
Is that
Do you
that's the
know-
good stuff?
Yeah.
It's the best crisps in the world, made with proper Irish
Cheese
potatoes.
onion was one of them, and
I've
then
I've been
salt
wanting
vinegar.
to eat them while we've been sitting here, but I'm like, I don't want to be rude and just bust out these chips if I'm supposed to
Worcester
wait.
sauce.
Just keep the wrappers.
Oh my! I just a box of chocolate for me to hoard forever.
Real Cadbury?
Yeah,
Not like that
Nice.
garbage
British,
yet.
proper British made Cadbury.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, like
Oh,
there is a ton
deadly.
of chocolate in here. Like, oh,
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Are you gonna share with Matt, or is that all yours?
no, this is being hidden before you get home.
He's watching. He's like, "What the hell?"
I'm so excited. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh.
But that chocolate's made to eat. Don't hoard it.
We're in a lockdown. I can't share with the GV right now, unfortunately. If there's any left by the time I see you guys.
Taylor, when Jessica leaves, are you gonna have a nervous breakdown? You have to shift everything.
I'm already freaking out right now.
I told you to use Zoom. Again, what we talked about.
It would have been the same thing with Zoom. I would have been panic at the disco going crazy.
No, we just wouldn't panic at the disco. Okay, also, we need to talk about this, Taylor. So I'm going to reveal some private information, then we're going to get to Kirklin's list. This whole week, for some reason, Taylor has never said this. Maybe once or twice in the 6 years I've known him. He's using ROFL, rolling on the floor, laughing constantly now. He's like a teen that just learned to swear, everything. He's like, look at this cyberpunk thing, Rolf. And he's just like, why are you using this now?
He only has a problem with it because I think Travis likes to. He prides himself on knowing people and knowing and predicting what they're gonna do. So when I throw him a curveball, it freaks him out. He gets into panic mode. He's like, no, you Taylor just shouldn't do this. It doesn't fit with his persona. He's doing it, and I can't predict him.
You just feel like Steve Buscemi in that gif when it's like, "Hi, young people," and it's just like, I can't remember the last time I used rolling on the floor laughing. It's been a while. I thought LMAO
I use the emoji all the time, but typing it out, that's completely different.
There's 3 ROFL emojis. There's the one where it's head inclined, tears are coming out, laughing.
Well, that one he's actually rolling. The other one he's not rolling.
So what are those ones LMAO?
Well, they must be. Because I wouldn't say that's rolling if they're not what you just did.
Kirklin, go ahead.
Sorry. Jessica, quick tip. See when you go to eat potato, cheese, and onion, have some of the chocolate beside it and take a bit of both, and you'll thank me.
I thank you already. I thank you already. This is delicious.
So, Kirklin, do you want to give your list or you want to save it till next year?
I'll just save it for next year.
What do you got?
Okay, I'm gonna start with the controversial one, but I'm gonna stand by it because I'm gonna just die on that hill. If everyone flames me here, I'll take that. I'm gonna put Harry Potter on this list. I only watched the Harry Potter movies around Christmas time. Every single movie, actually, probably the last ones don't, but at least the earlier ones, they always have Christmas theme. It obviously goes through the year, and then I feel like if I had to choose a specific one, the most Christmas one would probably just be the original. I feel like it's the most innocent out of all of them. But yeah, I had to put it on my list. Travis is probably gonna hate me for doing that.
Well, I was gonna bring up one when you're like, "What's the best one?" I was like, "We talked about Harry Potter last time in the ranking, but you're talking about best Christmas one."
Yeah.
I put that in the same category as that, Lord of the Rings, and now Star Wars as movies I do watch around Christmas because those are when I see them. Lord of the Rings is. I don't watch it right now in December because there's so many Christmas movies, but that's the perfect January. The house is cold movie. I'm gonna, barrel down in the mines of Moria and watch some Lord of the Rings. That's all I think about is and Star Wars now I do because of it. I have that reminder of going to Force Awakens and being snowing out, and it just even though there's nothing to do with Christmas other than the holiday special. So, I get what you're going for. It's one of those Christmas type seasonal movies. Would it be on my list? No, because I have a dignity, but it's on yours. So that's fine.
Absolutely, yes. Shouts out to Taylor letting me borrow the first 4 movies. Loved them.
First 4?
Well, yeah, the first 4 aren't on Netflix, so I had to borrow the first 4, and then the latter movies.
You borrowed the DVDs. You could have borrowed my Blu-rays.
DVDs are the VHSs now. They're they got.
I don't want your tainted movies, Travis.
They're not mine. They're Emily's. So you're calling Emily's movies tainted?
You're just giving away her stuff without her permission.
No. I have no comeback.
All right. Going number 9. I also had The Night Before. I absolutely love that movie. We had a big discussion about it, but great film.
That movie rules.
Yes, absolutely. It's such a great movie.
Halloween movie.
Halloween movie.
No, The Night Before, Carl.
Oh, the night. I thought you said The Nightmare. Okay.
I mean, next up on my list, Nightmare Before Christmas. Watch it at both times of the year, but it's got elements of both.
I'm not gonna lie. One time I watched the first half and then I paused it after the Halloween and then I came back and kept watching it at Christmas.
That's fucked up. You stopped the movie halfway through to finish it 2 months later.
Yeah.
Wow,
it's like sleeping with jeans. That's pretty fucked up. Yeah.
I never slept with jeans. I've never been.
Kid, that would be fucked up.
I've fallen asleep wearing jeans, but so this is something we've been talking about. Is it weird to fall asleep, Carl Clay Hansey, in a knitted sweater by choice?
Yes. 100%.
Well, Carl's
yes.
opinion doesn't matter here. Carl's always gonna go against it. I'd be like, I want to solve world hunger. He'd be like, no, not today, Travis.
It's like putting on a suit to go into bed. You know. Who dresses like you wear a sweater to church, not to bed?
I don't go to church, so I wear it in bed. I feel like Clay and Hansey, you're not going to support me here. There's no yes or no.
I do think it's weird, but I've also done it before, so
By choice or by like just
yeah, by
honestly?
choice. I have this like grandpa sweater that's just huge and old, and it has holes in it, but it's really soft, so I have worn it to bed before. But yeah, it's kind of weird.
I like to keep the house really cold, so I'll pretty much sleep in whatever. I mean, that's kind of a cop out, but I don't think it's that weird.
Have you watched Mank yet, Clay?
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was really, really good.
Oh yeah, I liked it. Do you like old timey Hollywood stuff, or did that?
Yeah,
just
I
get
do.
Okay, yeah.
And especially within the last year, I've been watching quite a bit of that stuff. So it was a fun way to end the year for me.
If no one knows, it's David Fincher's new movie. It's on Netflix. It's Gary Oldman in black and white. I liked it. It's very well done. It was I don't want to say slow. It's very much like
it's
his movie.
dense.
Yeah, yeah. It's very dialogue driven, and it's like they'll have conversations about some stuff that doesn't have anything to do with the plot, but then it kind of does. But Gary Oldman's great, and no surprise there. So. Yeah. All right, I lose the sweater thing. I even got a notification on my Facebook now because I posted and people still saying no, like you're weirdo. Like all of them have been like. There's somebody I've been friends with since on Facebook since like middle school. He's never ever mentions me on everything. We never talk, but today he's like yes, LMAO. He didn't go yes raw like rolling on the floor laughing. I never hear from him, and he still took time out of his day to mention that. So. Apparently that and Sunny's. I just fucking lose. Every time me and my fiance want to put up a poll, I just fucking lose all the time. So you know what?
Your battles.
Wait,
I thought I was going to win this one. I really did.
Was he like, you wear sweaters to bed too? Let's go get a drink? Or was it?
No. Clay's on fire today with his zingers on. Yeah.
I mean, I think it's also important to note that it is a knit sweater, not just any regular sweater.
Yes.
Jessica, can you show the photo of the sweater that was in question, though? This is not the Knives Out sweater. I was wearing a lightweight kind of knit sweater. It was a nice salmon color. I like
how he has the picture himself, like it's his sweater, but he's asking me to pull it up for him.
Well, because my thing's always blurry. You got the,
That's
it's not
cool
that
sweater.
heavy. It's not that heavy, so.
It's not like a super big, thick knit either. Like it looks like it's pretty tight.
I did feel it earlier, and it definitely was not super thick.
You went to his house to feel the sweater for this debate?
I bet you
Yeah,
felt
just for
it
the
earlier.
poll.
You weren't supposed to talk about that live on air, Taylor. No, he touched.
Yeah.
it.
Also, isn't that breaking quarantine? You son of a bitch.
He had to drop off some stuff, and he was the one that just grabbed it. But then
No,
he followed up
I
with,
said I'd have to feel it, and then you extend your shirt out like this to me, so I could touch it.
No, he tore it off in the middle of the street. He tried. And then what he followed up with is like, yeah, you could sleep in that as long as you don't get a rash. And I was like, what does that even mean?
I mean, he's not wrong though. If you get a rash, you shouldn't do it.
That's anything though. Like anything. I don't want to get a rash. And it's just like, oh my god. So I don't know where Taylor's on. And then the other day, it was last week's, we've been laughing at this because we've been playing Call of Duty and we FaceTime each other or Facebook, whatever, and we're on the messenger. And his fiance sometimes is up. I didn't know she went to bed. And he all of a sudden just says, hey, did you poo? Because you smell like shit. He was talking to his cat, but I didn't know that. So I, as his future best man, was mortified for a second and questioning my whole friendship with Taylor Field. Him talking to a female, being like, hey, did you poo? Because you smell like shit. I was like, oh my God. Like, I'm like, what? I'm like, you can't say that. He's like, what? He's like, what are you talking? He's like, Madison's asleep. I'm like, oh.
Relationship goals.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, and I've never forgotten it now.
That's so good.
Shall I
Kirklin.
continue? Yes. Okay.
Still on.
Your list is gonna like chapter this podcast. Like part 1, first hour, part 2, second hour.
Yeah, timestamps.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So I don't even know what number I'm on. I think I've gone.
You did
10,
Nightmare
9,
Before
8.
Christmas, I think, was your last one.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. So my next
Halloween.
one, I'll go with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Pretty nostalgia movie for me. I remember watching that a lot when I was younger.
Which one is this? The original, classic, stop motion one?
Yeah, the stop motion one.
Okay, I have to go when I really just want to hear Kirklin's list. Okay, guys, like let's just.
Just rapid fire. Okay, next one, Frosty the Snowman, the animated movie. Same thing. Really nostalgic for me. Remember watching that a lot with my sister when we were younger. Next one, I have the Grinch Cartoon. So it'd be the original. Pretty short film, but I watch that every single year, and one Christmas does not go by without me watching that. Next up, let's go live action Grinch now. Let's go Jim Carrey's Grinch. I put both of them on there because I watch both of them every single year. I love those movies. Remember watching just How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Do they have different titles, or are they both the same? Does anyone know?
I think they're always the same.
Because the new
latest
one's
one
just
is
called
different.
the Grinch.
The new one's just the Grinch, but I think it is.
So they're both just How the
first
Grinch.
one or Grinch.
Yeah. Okay. So, well, I love both. They're great. Next one, I have Christmas Vacation. That is just such a great movie. It's been mentioned quite a bit today, so I'm pretty happy with that. Number 2, Home Alone. I didn't put Home Alone 2 just because I haven't seen it as much, but Home Alone 1 is just so iconic, so classic. And number 1, my favorite Christmas movie of all time is Elf. I've seen that movie so many times. I love Will Ferrell, and yeah, just such a great film. So there you go, Jessica. Rapid fire.
Yeah, get out of here, Jessica. You can leave now. No.
Hey, yeah, thanks for. Nice to see everyone. Thanks for the gift, Carl. I
Have a
will
good Christmas.
probably not share any with anyone, but yes, have a great Christmas, and I'll check out your non-spoiler review of Wonder Woman when I have a chance later today.
Yeah, because I'm asking Carl, because Carl, you've seen Wonder Woman, correct?
Yeah, they are.
So no.
You saw the new one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Because he lives abroad, so I just have to mini rant. Like, I'm sorry, we have 2 Americans here, so it's nothing against you guys. But with Tenet, we got early, like the rest of everybody. We got to get that with everywhere, and then we didn't get that with this. What is happening, Kirk? What are you laughing at?
I'm just laughing at Taylor having to, because I'm watching the live stream on my other monitor, and as soon as she left, it just all got fucked, and I could just see it in Taylor's face.
But like,
Okay.
I don't know what we got lumped in with Americans as far as it's coming on Christmas Day. This is purely a first world problem. As a podcaster, it's fucking annoying to have something drop Christmas Day, because like us trying to coordinate when we're going to review this is like annoying. I think we're not doing much, but still, it's like I got the kids, stuff like that. So it's like we'll probably review Boxing Day, but I don't know why we didn't get it with you. But Carl, yeah, you got it on the 16th. So obviously we don't want you to say anything spoils. But how did you enjoy it at least? Start with that.
I really hate talking about things. I hate when people give me their opinion before I watch it, because it almost informs you one way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely worth watching. You'll either like it or you won't.
You fucking middle
Great
switch.
review.
All right.
Like the first Wonder Woman.
Do you know what? It was really good. I love seeing her. I enjoyed it. There is a lot of things you could pick out of it if you want to be really critical. There's a couple of things I liked it at the time, and then afterwards talking about it with my friends, like, oh yeah, true. So you can pick it apart if you want, but I still thought it was really good.
Liam asked, did you like the first one?
Did I? Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I loved the first one.
Oh, okay.
First
So
one.
and you like the second one, but you think it's kind of going to be divisive?
It will be, yeah.
Okay, cool.
And it's not that it's a bad movie. If you're just comparing it to the first one, people might think, oh, I don't like this as much.
The only
But-
thing, and I don't want spoilers on it, I just want to
Yeah.
ask you, how does like Cheetah actually look like movement wise? Because that was a big thing as far as like last year Cats came out and that
Oh,
rocked
yeah.
the world.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
everybody was like really worried when like
Well-
Cheetah's the villain of Wonder Woman, what's gonna happen? Like how does she actually look once she's on screen as far as just like digital and CGI?
Okay, for me, she looked fine. But after listening to your podcast this morning on the Mandalorian last night, and it cut off because Taylor started talking double. But you just kept giving I don't want to give spoilers actually. But when you were talking about CGI and that, These were quite harsh, and I quite liked it. So
okay.
I'm not gonna use my judgment because you said that CGI was quite bad, and I was like, thought it was okay.
The double, did you listen to that on the main feed, Carl, or the Patreon feed? Because at one point, audio was doubled.
It was just the Patreon feed.
Okay, I'll double check. I thought I replaced it, but if not, I'll replace
No, you did, but I listened to it as soon as it dropped because like work, so I was trying to listen to it.
No, for some reason, my audio like dropped out for 10 minutes, so I had to use a different track. But then Taylor's so worried. He's like, "What did I do? What now? Do you have to fix?"
Sabotage me.
Yeah, CGI is weird because everybody's got like a different level of what they think is acceptable.
Yeah.
And like I used to live with a guy. He does special effects for movies. And like he's pointed out some things that now I can't unsee some shit. Mm-hmm. So like my threshold's a little bit higher, but I'll still be like, whatever, it's a TV show, like The Mandalorian. What do I expect?
Yeah.
So has everyone watched The Mandalorian?
Just season 1. Don't spoil that shit.
Oh, okay.
I'll actually try.
Okay, no. Wait a fucking second here. This is the guy who says, "Last Jedi killed my love of Star Wars. I'm never going to watch any Star Wars again." But now, I've never said that my Star Wars hype was killed, but it was definitely lessened. But you're like, I don't need no more Star Wars. But now don't spoil it for me, Travis. I don't want to know anything.
Okay, in all fairness, I watched the first couple episodes of the first season of Mandalorian. Mm-hmm. Didn't really like it, but I finished the season with my friend that lives up here with me. And then he's really into it, so we're going to watch the second season. So I am actually going to watch it with him. But if it was just me, I wouldn't. Because I thought the first season, it was like, it had some ups and downs, and some of it worked.
Season 2 is all up. All up for season
100%.
And that's what I've heard. So that's why I'm actually like willing to give it another try.
I am not a Star Wars fan at all. I think I've seen the first trilogy twice. And I love Mandalorian. It's the shit.
Nice.
I like that it's different. I like that it's not about the Skywalkers.
Yeah. What I was gonna ask...
What the hell was that, Carl?
Oh, no.
What was that look? Those sons of bitches come back into this?
What I was gonna
Don't worry
ask
about it.
God damn it!
So with no well, it's all connected, you know. With no spoilers, because Carl referred to that. What did you guys feel about that big CG moment in the finale yesterday? Like, just like, how did that meet your threshold? Like, because me and Taylor like really got taken out of it. Kirklin, you got taken out of it, but not the same. Kyle was like, oh, it actually worked for me. Where were you guys on that?
What happened?
I thought it was great. I thought it was similar to
things we've seen before.
Star Wars CGI. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about.
Would you prefer them have gone now that you've seen it? Would you prefer them to use a practical effect instead of a CG effect, or are you fine with when they did the CG effect?
It depends on what happens in the future, I think. So, and I don't. Well, maybe if we get into spoilers, but I don't want to like spoil anything.
Hold on a second, Lane. Earmuffs, Lane.
Yeah.
just go earmuffs.
Guys, I'd like to go grab another coffee.
I'm just so surprised. I thought he was so checked.
Give me like a thumbs up when I come sit back down.
Okay, fine. We'll do that. Okay. And so if anyone's listening,
guys.
Yeah, same thing. If anything's listening, I'll put a time code in it. We'll skip it. So now we're good. Oh man, I was so happy when he said, "Oh, the Skywalkers better not fucking come back in."
Yeah, you were smiling over there. I was like, he's
I tried. How could I not?
I saw him crack. Yeah.
How could I not? Like that's the biggest thing in the news, and he's like, "They better not come in." But like, I don't. Well, he's a hipster, so he might hate it. But like, But yeah, so you're saying if they were to if he becomes a character, or there's like a show where you need a live action Luke, you would think that we maybe need an actor then, like going forward?
Yeah, like if he's going to be a part of season 3, then I feel like they would need an actor, somebody else to play it. But I thought it was great for what it was, and it was really magical. Like as soon as you got an up close look at the lightsaber, you're like, oh shit, that's Luke. I don't know how much. Like, I love the fact that the main character of Star Wars came into The Mandalorian. Like, that was a little bit strange, and I wasn't expecting that. I really didn't think he was going to show up. But I still liked the scene. I thought he was really badass fighting all the dark troopers and stuff. So, overall, I'm happy about it. And I thought the CG was fine enough for what it was. Just depends on what they do in the future. So,
Yeah. What about you, Clay?
I loved it last night, like 11 out of 10 for me, and I still do. I rewatched it this morning and thought it looked a little weird, but so I would like them to do a real actor in the future. I would have even liked that last night when I watched it, but I mean, I'm extremely happy. It was pretty sweet.
Carl.
Yeah. For me, as I said, I haven't seen Star Wars probably twice, the original trilogy. So
wow.
My friend talking to him this morning, he says, "Oh, once I seen the X-wing and I seen the cloak and his glove and all, I noticed none of that." So my reveal was when he whipped it off, I'm like, "Oh shit!" So for me, I think the way they're going with the story is that's it ended. That's why they've done it that way, because they're never going to bring it back. And Mandalorian season 3 is going to go off. He's going to be on Mandalore. It's going to be a whole different story. Grogu's going to be gone. He might pop in later, but because he doesn't age the way we do, he's still going to be a kid. He's not really going to have any significance in it, or maybe the odd cameo. So I don't think. Can you hear us now? I don't think. I don't think Luke will be back. I think that was it. It was the one and done. And rightly so.
I'll give the thumbs up now. So there you go, Liam. You're fine. But yeah, so it'll be interesting. It's there's lots of Star Wars.
Saw your thumbs up.
No, he didn't.
No,
he's worried about his mugs. He
went to go count him, and
I have been holding this.
30?
Sorry, go ahead. I've been holding this for a while. Is anybody else drinking eggnog?
Oh, you have eggnog?
Yeah, I made it from scratch.
Oh,
how is it?
You can't buy it here anywhere, so I had to make it today, and I haven't tried it yet, so I'm waiting to try it.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna grab a glass and I will try it with you.
Go try it with me. Have an eggnog.
I will too.
I'll grab some too.
All right, yes. My first eggnog.
Oh my God, everyone's just
Taylor,
going to get eggnog.
Taylor, you haven't been live for a while.
I haven't been live. Oh, gaming?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I miss my old mornings, like nothing else to listen to, and Taylor's just playing a game.
I know. I should, because yeah, usually like I'm up in the mornings playing, and then that's when it's like late for you, and then I'll be playing in the evenings, and it's like when you're getting up or whatever. So it's
I'm at work. So I work 6 days a week, and I start like 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
So like it's just perfect timing. And the weekend when you come on, like
I'll have to pop back in. Like me and Travis are gonna do some streaming for the new Warzone map that just came out for sure. We got a win last.
Do you like it?
For that. It's fun. It's like insanely close quarters.
Travis hates it.
Yeah, so I like it. It's just a nice change of pace. I hate all the waiting around in Warzone.
I don't hate it. You've not even talked to me about it. I just said it's different.
He hates it.
Okay. I have my eggnog, sir. So
I love the cup Kirklin.
Yes, I was gonna grab a different mug, but then I knew you were gonna be on today, so got it for you.
Also, Carl, were you drinking a beer earlier?
Beer, and I've got an eggnog here. So this is
what kind of beer you got?
Rockshore Light. It's it's made by Guinness.
Oh,
and
it's tight.
Beer. Yeah, and it's really light. It's like Coors Light version.
Oh, okay. All right. I feel you.
Nice.
Liam, where are you on eggnog?
I'm lactose intolerant, so like during Christmas, I buy like myself 1 carton of it, and I drink it, and then I regret it the next day.
It's
but
just
like
a
I really
massive
enjoy the shit out of it
Destroys
that
the
day.
bathroom.
Oh, buddy, you have no idea.
That's why he's been to 4 different schools.
Is it supposed to be thick?
Yes, it is. So we're having a drink.
Okay.
So
It's like a milkshake.
everyone has a
then.
drink. Cheers. Happy holidays.
Holy
Cheers.
fuck. I like just a carton.
Yeah, I'm almost done with it.
How's that, Carl? This is Carl's
Carl, I
first
think
time.
you got the white stash going on there.
Wait, Carl, did you put rum in it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Nice.
okay, good. Whew.
Yeah. Everybody kept telling me it's just disgusting, but it's like milkshake though.
What's wrong with
good.
milkshake? You say that's like a bad thing.
No, that's just not what I'm expecting. I'm expecting more eggy.
Oh.
Because I make it.
that's fair.
Yeah. Because there's like 3 egg yolks in this.
And egg is in the title of the said drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody I've talked to said I'm trying it tonight for the first time, and they're like, "Oh, it's disgusting." Well,
No.
Clay,
I love it.
Dog.
Clay, you're just like Travis. You're just like putting the milk jug
Yeah.
back. Just
I'm
downing
surprised
it.
Travis doesn't have his card.
Yeah, I'm at the very bottom of it, so.
Are you supposed to?
Yeah. Mine
My
is a
recipe
full-
says you put ice in it and cinnamon. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
cinnamon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's-
I typically don't put ice, but I just don't want to water it down though.
Mhm.
I like
Yeah.
the thickness of it.
Do you guys get the original or the classic? So, Carl, there's two types. Usually, there's like, well, maybe there's not in America. I don't know. In Canada, we have a purple carton and a red carton. One's original, one's classic.
And a light one too.
Well, never mind the light one. There's like the original, I think, is more thicker, and then like the classic is more like spiced or something like that. I like the more thicker one.
I just buy the purple one. I don't know which one that is.
Oh yeah, you chose the wrong one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got to get the red one.
I wanted my fridge just to look like visually pleasing, so I had purple.
So you got purple egg. What does that even mean, visually pleasing?
Well, then like it just contrasts well with my carrots and my tomatoes and.
The purple does. I can't. All right.
Don't act like you don't like it.
It's pink. It's pink. I think
your background is purple. It's
maybe just because it's dark.
We found out last night. Travis is colorblind, possibly.
Technically, this is so. That's pink. This is purple.
Dude,
that's violet.
That's like
violet.
That's blue.
Yeah.
Shut up, Hansi.
It is.
That tone was way too crazy.
You're talking to a child.
Blue.
That's blue, Travis.
Whatever. You know what? It does the trick.
She's again, please.
What does everyone do?
Could I actually interrupt for a sec, just because I gotta get going? Can I do like 1 minute on like one other Christmas thing? And I already talked about Mando, so then I'm gonna be done.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Okay,
is this
cool.
Like a 1 minute stand-up routine play as you're working on?
Yeah, right. No.
So what's the deal with
What's the
eggnog?
deal with eggnog?
Yeah, right.
He just
That's the
goes
whole
for
gimmick,
a full
yeah.
hour.
That weird eggnog guy, yeah. No, but anyway, I just wanted to, since I didn't make the whole list, shout out a couple other of the Christmas movies that I thought of while I was doing this. Another Shane Black one. Has anyone seen Long Kiss Goodnight with Sam Jackson?
A long time ago, yeah.
I love that movie. It's
Describe
kind
it.
of Christmassy.
Describe it because it sounds familiar.
Yeah,
He's
so it's like
gonna close his eyes.
it's from the 90s, and Gina Davis plays this housewife who discovers that she was like formerly an assassin, and Sam Jackson is her private detective. Yeah, it's so good, super good. So that one, someone reminded me of Gremlins, and then Love Actually, I think is pretty funny. Super weird movie, but kind of good.
Oh yeah, it was on my list. I had it in my top 10.
Okay, yeah, I missed that.
I love the director because I also love About Time, and he wrote. Liam, you would know this. What was that Beatles movie that the guy everyone forgot the world of the Beatles song?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah,
Is
and
it
he
good?
wrote that. It's pretty good. It's like
Isn't that
it
the
has
same
a
guy that
gimmick
did
of.
28 Days Later and Sunshine?
I think he wrote
that's
though.
that's Danny Boyle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Danny
yeah,
directed
yeah.
Danny
Yesterday.
Boyle do
Oh
Yesterday?
yeah, Danny Boyle
Yeah.
did Yesterday.
But the guy
Yeah.
who directed Love Actually and About Time, he doesn't direct anymore, but he wrote Yesterday. So he just writes now because he said it took too much time for him to direct movies. But yeah, it's
Is that Richard Curtis?
It was Richard Curtis. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I liked Yesterday. It was good. It was like it's a little gimmick of like everyone forgets about it, but like the actor's good. Lily James is good. It's fun and it has like a nice message at the end as far as like spreading love and everything like that. So.
And Richard Curtis, his other stuff from the 90s, like Notting Hill and what's the other one?
Notting Hill's tight.
Notting Hill's
Weddings and a
good.
Funeral.
Oh yeah, 4 Weddings and a Funeral. That movie kicks ass.
Wait, I assume he did the British one though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
Yes,
think
which
so.
is far superior than the crappy American version.
I haven't
Just
seen
like The
American one.
Office.
Most
Yeah.
things are.
No, because I think The Office has like some golden after that first season, but Four Weddings and a Funeral.
Taylor,
Yeah.
can you boot Liam?
Oh, I'm thinking Death at a Funeral.
I'm not booting
That's
him.
what I'm
Yeah, I was
thinking
gonna
of.
say yeah.
Yeah, Death at a Funeral, because then I'm thinking of the Chris Rock one that they made like a couple years ago that just was off.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, with that, I think I'm gonna sign off. I'm glad I got to give a little bit of opinion on Mando without spoiling it. I'm excited to listen to the rest of that review. I got through like 30 minutes of it this morning.
It's a long one.
But yeah, no, Liam, if you keep going with it, like it's a good time. And I think I was frustrated a little bit in the first season a couple times because I thought it was a little cheesy and stuff and some of the effects. But like we've all said, the effects have gotten so much better. And I think if you accept that some of it is a little B-movie-ish, like you'll have so much of a better time. Like some of the dialogue, you're kind of like, whatever. But I think it's so like they're really having fun with it, I think. and if you like get on the same wavelength, it's pretty sweet.
Right on, right on.
Yeah. But yeah, all right, I'm gonna sign off. Everybody have a good holiday.
Well, Merry
Thank you,
Christmas.
guys.
Have a
Yeah,
good
Merry
day.
Christmas, happy
Yep,
holidays.
Yep, Merry Christmas.
See
See
ya.
ya.
Bye.
Yeah, it would be great, Liam, if you love some of this geek stuff again. You know, I even asked him like, "Oh, so you gonna watch like Wonder Woman or Black Widow if they go to streaming?" Like, I'm not watching that shit. Like, just some
No,
like
I
fucking-
specifically said Black Widow. I'm not going to watch that.
I'm
Oh,
not
but
gonna watch
Wonder
Black
Woman,
Widow.
Wonder
Who
Woman,
cares?
Wonder Woman. You're so excited for Wonder Woman, right?
No, but I like Kristen Wiig.
She's
I
so
really
good
did
in it.
not like the first
She is
Wonder Woman.
brilliant.
Is she good?
Okay.
She is. I love
Okay.
Kristen Wiig anyway, but she is really good in this movie.
I've been worried since day one with that casting, but all I've heard is good things. So I know
Yeah.
that's the par for
Nah,
the
Kristen
course,
Wiig is
right?
dope.
Classic,
People
but-
didn't like Ghostbusters, but I still really liked her in the Ghostbusters.
I didn't mind it.
Fair
People made
enough.
it sound like it was
It's-
way too
I didn't think it was a
bad.
bad movie.
No, I think
It was
people
like
just,
mediocre
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
got way
You know,
too much shit
for me,
that.
Yeah.
I love the Frighteners, and it gave me a lot of the
Oh,
similar
yeah.
vibes to that with the
Okay.
ghosts and how they looked. So
Michael J. Fox, Peter Jackson, one of the
Yeah,
only
yeah.
other good movies Peter Jackson's directed. He directed that, The Hobbit, or The Lord of the Rings,
That-
and that's it. He just
that
decided.
was always my date movie when I had girls around. I was like, oh, let's put on the Frighteners.
The Frighteners was your date movie?
Yeah. Scared them a wee bit. It was enough that it wasn't too scary that they're going to get put off. So,
What was the
Such a-
success rate, like a scale of 1 to 10?
well, probably about
Success for what?
0.5, which is better than.
It
Point
doesn't give
five.
you an abject failure.
Yeah. It's better than nothing. It was better than zero. If I just
Yeah.
talked to them, it was definitely a zero.
Mine was the Hunger Games, because there's a chunk in the middle where it gets really boring and there's lots of talking, and that's when you can like strike up good conversations and like move the situation other ways. Because like you just want to make sure you close the deal before the kids start get killed off though, because then it's really awkward.
So,
you don't want that montage
to
happening.
jump
but-
on this, mine is The Conjuring 2. I did that with my now fiance. Hear me out.
Was your mum there as well?
So, with I'll recreate the scene. So my first date. Oh, we lost a couple seconds there.
Oh, we're all back. We're
my-
back. We're
my
back.
first-
Strange.
My first date with my now fiance. So, we went out for dinner and had a great time. It was awesome. And then invited her back over to my place and put on a movie. I put on The Conjuring 2, and it was enough to lead to an awesome makeup.
Had she seen the
session.
first one?
She's seen them, yeah. But
Like I haven't seen the
Awesome.
first one. Oh, that's all right. We'll start with the
no,
second
we
one.
watched that. It was right when I remember it was like the guy was about to fall out the window, and it was just so like freaking scary. And I'm just making out with my now fiance. It was great, so it worked.
I'm sure she loves that story.
Yeah.
I would like to see which part she thought was scariest, kissing you or watching that.
Oh man, what about you, Liam? Do you have a date movie? And Hansi, we lost your video if you don't know that.
Oh,
It's
what?
not so much that I have a date movie per se, but
Because
I
hang on,
typically
Liam.
put
At
on
one
Studio
point, the
Ghibli
whole like,
movies.
hang on, Liam. At one point, the whole like, what happened to her? Because everybody like
I don't know.
disappeared. for
Everyone
some-
laughed, and then it
It
just
like
canceled.
froze or something.
Yeah, I think Skype.
Liam's that cool that he doesn't need to take them home to watch a movie. He seals the deal before then.
Oh, I'll
Yeah.
take that. I'll take that. No, I typically have been doing Studio Ghibli for the last couple of years
Nice.
because like most people have never seen a Studio Ghibli movie, so it's always like
That's true.
if you're into it, we got to watch a dope movie. If not,
They're
and there's
awesome.
like 27 of
Good
them. You can really pick the mood. Not Grave of
Oh,
the
yeah.
Fireflies. That one's about the Holocaust. Don't show that one.
Yeah, that one's very depressing.
Yeah, I don't think.
But like
I don't-
Kiki's Delivery Service, delightful. My Neighbor
Oh, yeah.
Totoro doesn't like that.
That's so
Yeah.
funny actually that you mentioned that, because Taylor, jumping onto your bandwagon, my significant other now, Shay, the first movie that we watched and that situation happened, started making out all those stuff. It was actually Kiki's Delivery Service.
That's tight, man.
Yeah.
Man, once she starts delivering that bread, you're like, you know what? I'm into
Oh,
this.
yeah.
I
Oh,
can start
yeah.
a family in
No,
a small.
100%. Get some
Once
Once
vibe
they
going.
start delivering
Now?
the bed. You said it's some surprise. Like if you know anything about Kirklin or Shay, the fact that you two start making up as far as like an anime movie, not surprised at all. Like that completely like fits that.
Pretty weird.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's good to know. Hansi, so I still see the GU on you. I just see. Did you turn your video on and off?
Yeah, you still can't see me?
No, I don't know what
No.
happened.
Okay, hang on one sec. Let me go back and then I'll come back in.
Okay, sounds good. Carl, what about
Yeah.
you?
Don't freak out, Taylor.
What about me?
I'm
What?
keeping it.
Where are we at? I'm lost. Dating movies.
Oh, right. You
Yeah,
said the
my first one,
Frighteners.
Frighteners. Yeah,
Okay.
Magnus
Yeah,
Frighteners.
yeah.
Yeah.
Frighteners. Before that, used to be a film called Darkness Falls, which is about the Tooth Fairy. It's a horror one.
Oh my god! I
That
can't
was
believe you
proper
shout out
freaky.
Darkness Falls.
Oh yeah.
There you go. I can't believe you. There, she's back. I can't believe Darkness Falls. Anyone else knows what that movie is? I remember seeing it.
Googling this.
I love it. It was the girl who played Anya in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I can't remember her name. Yeah.
Oh,
she-
Taylor, you should watch this. You would love
Darkness
this. Yeah,
Falls is
the
good.
Tooth Fairy is like a bad person, a villain monster, takes the kids, and like
Got
I've not watched.
9% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It is what?
9% on Rotten
Oh
Tomatoes.
yeah, it does.
yeah, but it's the
All right.
Rotten Tomatoes
Can we
means
like
something.
retrospect or like contract this together?
Oh please.
Maybe we should say it for
Okay.
Halloween, maybe next year.
Yeah.
So now,
I
'cause-
went on that one.
So, Hansi, do you put on the date movie? Because I should ask this because obviously Jessica wasn't here for this. But do you put on the date movie, or do you expect the gentleman to put on the date movie?
I guess depends. I think whoever's place you're at is the person that should.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
your
Choose
place
the
to just
movie,
go in
I
your room,
guess.
start going through your movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My go-to is usually Gone Girl.
What the fuck?
That's wow. Hansi's sending a
Oh my
fucking
goodness.
message to whoever
What?
she's about
It's
to be
like,
with.
okay, you're either in or you're out. Let's find out.
Wait,
Let's watch this
But
movie.
that's not the movie to decide that. How-
Yeah, it is.
I watched that movie and I was living with a girl at the time, and we went to bed on either side looking at each other like, I don't fucking trust you anymore. Like, how is
100%.
that an appropriate date movie? My God.
That movie?
I
I think
just
probably broke up a
love-
lot of people. I really do.
I love watching people watch that movie for the first time.
Okay, fair enough.
Because the whole first half of the movie, you're thinking one thing, and then as soon as that twist happens and she says, "I'm so much happier now that I'm dead," you're like, "Wait a second," and then everything changes. So it's just such a good twist,
hmm
and so yeah, I love showing it to people.
That's fair. To me, it's that Neil Patrick Harris storyline. With her, that's where it's like, okay, this is really uncomfortable.
That scene is so good though, where yeah,
It is a great scene.
the
I'll give you
kill
that.
scene.
But
I love how Hansi's is more, nice and philosophical, where mine, I'm just trying to scare them. Like, I'm trying to test them
I
out
think
here.
Hansi's still trying to scare them too, though. Like
A
it
little
might be
bit.
about the reaction, but like
Little
it
bit.
does still send a little bit of a message of like, hey, don't ever mess with me, or I'm gonna fake my death, and I'm gonna put you through hell. Like,
wait, so when you watch it with them, are you just like sitting on the opposite end of the couch, just staring at them, waiting for their reaction?
Pretty much, especially right before that twist happens, you're just like,
Yeah.
why are you watching the
Bye.
movie, babe? You've just stared at me this whole 2 hours. What's happening?
Oh, you'll find out.
oh, nothing. Oh, nothing.
Yeah,
Oh, Gone Girl was so good. It's
so good.
yeah, picture's so good. Oh boy. What? So Taylor, did you ever figure out this this audio thing?
Well, I don't even understand what you're asking to begin with. So what's going on? What do you want me to do?
I wanted you to play the Tom Cruise clip, but if you can't,
Oh no, I can play it on the stream. If you have it, I can put it in here.
Good for Tom Cruise, honestly.
that's fine. Yeah. So I wanted to
I
I feel
play.
so out of the loop. I have no idea what's happening.
You have you not even heard this, Kirklin?
No. Lay it
Okay,
on.
Oh,
no
it's
one
up
say
there with
anything.
that Christian Bale rant.
Don't say anything. Don't
It's
say
I don't
anything.
even
better.
know about that.
You don't know
You
the
know
one
the
with
Christian Bale rant? When the guy dropped like a light or some shit when they were filming Terminator Salvation, and he
No,
just has like this.
Taylor, Liam, he walked in front of the lights. It's a lot different, okay?
Oh, sorry, he walked it. Oh, he only walked in front of it. I actually thought he like dropped
Yeah.
a light.
He
Like,
was
off
no,
scene.
he was
How
How dare
playing
you?
with the
No,
lights.
how
I
dare he
guess.
block his light? How dare
Yeah.
you?
He was in the middle of a scene, you know. No, I'm not gonna defend Bale now when he had it. But even Bale was like, he was smart when that all went down. Like 2 days later, he went on the radio station. He's like, yeah, I was completely unprofessional and like make fun of me, like I was a jerk that day. Like he did the right way. Is like you just gotta come out and be like, I was fucking an idiot that day, and you know what, have fun with it. Like I remember him saying this radio station, like use it as much as you want to answer phone calls. Like keep doing it. Like I deserve that. Where instead of when a celebrity. Because we haven't heard what Tom Cruise is gonna like respond with, but I just feel like it's gonna be like, well, Tom like just really cares about the safety, which he does, but you know you're gonna get like a really nice like when he does an interview, he's gonna be so calm, like he's maybe the quietest you've ever heard Tom Cruise in your life. But Taylor, I sent you the link, so this is okay. You gave a thumbs. That's a weird thumbs up. Why
I
did
don't have.
you?
That's the only thumbs up thing I have on Skype.
That was
Why does it do-
disturbing.
Yeah, why does it do a thumbs up like that?
I don't know.
Or no, it was the other way. It was like this. Yeah,
Yeah,
who
that
shows
is
it from
strange.
that angle? That's a weird angle. I don't like that.
Oh,
Oh,
Kirk.
there
Oh,
we go.
okay, you don't need to focus on the audio, not your
I have a question,
emojis.
Travis. So does this just go right into the audio, like right away?
Yes, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
The video, that's just a fake video someone put to try and get views. It's just a picture of him on set. No one has. They did this with Christian Bale, where they'd pretend they had the video, but they never did. So, oh, this is exciting, Kirkland. Carl, have you heard this?
Yeah, I seen when you put it up. I went and listened to it and searched it out.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be interesting, Kirkland. You're gonna love it.
I did my homework, Kirkland.
I'm excited.
Kirkland never does. No.
Okay, I'm gonna play it. When should I play
So-
it? Oh,
So
Liam
we're gonna
left.
hear this too.
Yeah, like I'll play it through the microphone so you guys can hear it, because I'm sure it's loud
I'm ready.
enough.
I have
That's
no
not
idea
what
what
we
to
talked
expect.
about, so that's
Should I
fine.
wait for Liam?
Yeah, I'll give him like a minute. What are you guys?
I have my headphones on. Don't worry. I can still talk. I'm just checking in on the dog.
Oh, that's
So
super
weird.
shady. He so has a fucking guy like tied up on the ground.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Putting his mugs around him.
Like it, yeah. Like, have you ever seen Trick or Treat? And when the principal like is trying, has everyone seen Trick or Treat here?
No.
No, I have good taste in movies.
Oh my god. Okay, next Halloween, everyone watch Trick or Treat. You'll really like it. It's like a Halloween anthology movie, and it's a bunch of short stories, but they all interlink. It's
I've
really,
actually seen
really
it with
good.
you, Travis.
What?
I saw it with you and Kyle.
That's a lie. Kyle doesn't watch scary movies unless it's Knock Knock. Has
Okay,
anyone?
first of all, that is like still like not a bone I have to pick with you, but like nobody else has seen that fucking movie. And it's like, no, you got to watch that. I had a friend that made me watch that. You made me watch that at like 12 at night.
Oh yeah.
I left your
We're-
place at like 2 in the morning.
I'm making Taylor and Kirkland watch it next year. Hansi or Carl, have you heard or seen Knock Knock?
No.
Oh, you got to watch it. You got to
do.
watch it. It's one of the
I've
best.
seen a lot of
bad
shit,
movies
so
I've
I'm
ever
gonna
seen.
Google it.
So what it is, it's
Huh.
Keanu Reeves. He plays a nice doting dad, family,
Yes,
everything
I
like
have
that.
seen it.
His family goes on vacation, and at this time, before she got super famous, Anna de Armas and Eli Roth's wife, I don't know her name, but they show up to his doorstep, and they're lost, and they just need a cab. And what they do is they try to pursue him to try and sleep with him, and then a series of very unfortunate events unfold, and it is a wild movie. Taylor and Kirkland, do not watch it until we watch on the cast.
I'm excited.
It is like Liam said, like for a bad, it's one of those best like bad good movies. It's so bad,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's so, and it's Keanu Reeves at like his Nicolas Cage peak as far as that type of acting.
That is a perfect description. Like when he
Yeah.
is like at the climax of the film, he is restrained in a particular way, and like the way that the camera cuts back and forth is just it's fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, it's so, and like they just do this like, and this was before John Wick, so this was before he got really cool again, and it's just like they're trying, but the girls just like, oh, you're just such a young cool guy, and it's Keanu like being his weird Keanu self. It's like this doesn't work. Like, oh yeah, it's a crazy movie, but
gosh.
yeah, play that audio there, Taylor,
Okay, here we go.
if we can hear it.
You're back there in Hollywood making movies right now because of us.
Can you hear anything?
Yeah.
Because they believe in us and what we're doing. I'm on the phone with every studio at night. Insurance companies. Producers. And they're looking at us and using us to make their movies. We are creating thousands of jobs, you I don't ever want to see it again. Ever. And if you don't do it, you're fired. And I see you do it again, you're gone. And anyone on this crew does it. That's it. And you too. And you too. And you. Don't you ever do it again.
What did they do?
That's it.
I'll
Oh,
tell
it's
you.
not done.
Apologies.
It goes on for like 2 minutes.
People are losing their minds. 'Cause our
They weren't
industry
following
shut down.
COVID protocols.
Second,
Oh,
put food on their table. Or pay for their college education. That's what I sleep with every night.
I want to use that line so much.
Industry. So I'm sorry, I'm beyond your apologies. I have told you Then understood. If I see it again, you're gone. And so are you. So you're gonna cost him his job. And I see it on the set, you're gone. And you're gone. That's it. Am I clear? Do you understand what I want? Do you understand the responsibility that you have? Because I will deal with your reason. And if you can't be reasonable, and I can't deal with your logic, you're fired. That's it. That is it. I trust you guys to be here.
And then, Taylor, you don't have to play this one yet. After the discussion, I want you to play the Christian Bale one for Kirkland, because if he's never heard it, that one's even better. But yeah, so what happened, I guess, on set is they're like strictly following the like 6 meter distance. These people didn't have that going on. They didn't have their masks because
No, they
Mission
did have their
Impossible-
masks. I read that they had their masks, but they were close in front of a computer together.
Oh, did they? I
Yeah,
thought they didn't have their
brothers.
masks. Is what I saw.
Yeah, it's in front of the
Okay.
screen.
So what I was gonna say is because they've already been shut down twice. Obviously, the first time when COVID just started, and then after again they did. Cruises like bought this yacht from all stay on. So like obviously it's like a lot of money. I'm with people because there's been a debate. I'm with people that I think he was in the right for doing it. I understand why he got so mad. I think there is like a little bit of like the Hollywood when he's just like, that's what I sleep with at night. That
Yeah.
that is like the little like yeah, that's but like see
Like, yeah, let the
I
camera
think
start rolling. We're gonna put this in the Mission Impossible movie.
because like I think what happens is just like I guarantee you this happened more than once, and he's just like had it at like the end of the day, and he just snapped. I don't think he's like this all the time. I know Tom Cruise does also have like a very shady checkery past of like bad comments and stuff like that, but he doesn't have this past as far as being like anger. But Liam, what do you think?
Okay, so I have like never like felt so in tune with a celebrity than during that fucking rant. And I'm only
Exactly.
saying this as a teacher. I don't have a personal bubble. I see
Yeah.
60 kids a day, plus all their friends, plus my coworkers, and it's probably different from where you guys are, but at least like in BC and Canada, we don't have a mask mandate. It's just like encouraged. So I spend almost my entire fucking day telling kids to wear masks.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't get the opportunity to have like a regular workspace. It's like, oh, I work with a couple coworkers, it's no big deal, because I have all those kids' families. I have everything their families do. I have everything every other fucking kid in that building does.
You can't be isolated at all.
I
I
can't be isolated, and I have a lot of my friends that I work with do have medical conditions. I have like one of my fellow teachers has a heart condition, and it's like it's so goddamn frustrating to see this, because even though I live in a really small town and we've only had 2 cases this entire time, but the towns on either side of us have had a bunch of cases, so it's only a matter of time before it gets to us. It is so goddamn frustrating. And I mean, nobody is unique in that this pandemic has not affected them. I know it's affected everybody, but it's so fucking infuriating to have to deal with people that are like, oh, it's not a big deal. And you're like, no, but it fucking is, because I don't get to see my grandma this Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my coworkers could die. And then that means, what about his kids, right? So it just like, I get it. Like, not often do I think like people that work on movie sets, particularly of the Tom Cruise variety, should ever get sympathy or pity, no matter how hard their days are. But like, I get it. You got thousands of jobs, and if this movie shuts down, those people are out of work over Christmas. Like, that's fucked up. Like, I totally get the anger here. Like, we
and
can't
he's a
all
producer
just...
too, remember? And like he's
Yeah.
one of those producers where like there is a director of this movie, but Tom picked that fucking director. He's not like it's like The Rock, it's like Vin Diesel Fast. Like, he's the one calling the shots on this whole thing. So it's not just like, oh yeah, he's put his name on there so he gets some extra money. It's like, no, every move that's made with Mission Impossible is his. Like I said, he bought a fucking yacht for people to like isolate on so they could try to stay safe. And then like I do like that's where I do get it. So it's just and it's funny because I feel like The Sun, they were the ones that put this out. And they are a big tabloid. So I think they put this out to get like, there has been a debate for sure, but it's definitely, everyone's a bit more, I'd say, on the positive side as far as like, we get why he's so upset. So I feel like they tried to spin it as, oh, this was going to like really hurt Cruise. And I don't think it has. I still think he'll put out some sort of nice statement to be like, oh, it was a long day, blah, blah, blah. But like, he hasn't yet. I feel like he will feel like he needs to. Like, his team might be like, they don't want you to feel like
a
this.
big check.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
What?
Remember the Oprah interview when he jumped on that couch?
That was not a joy though. He got way okay.
Nope, that was fucking weird.
No, it was. I don't. Okay,
yes,
so like
it was.
no, it was okay.
It was weird.
No. Tom Cruise in Scientology, that is weird. But you can make the case many religions are weird. So I'm not even getting to that debate.
That's not a religion.
To them it is. A lifestyle. Let's say that. I keep fucking doing that.
What's his name? Say it.
Tom Cruise. No, Liam Grogan. So that is weird. The whole incident with Brooke Shields, that was very bad and super uncalled for and everything like that. And that's where he stepped real over the line. I think there was a point of his career after Katie Holmes. He does not mention or talk about like Scientology at all. His team reeled him in like, if you want to have a fucking career, you got to stop this because it's hurting you. Whatever you want to believe in other people around, it's like it's hurting your image. So he's been very clean about that. So that's why I think he'll put something out. The couch thing, okay, was it weird? Yes, but it's just like I always looked at it as like he was playing it out for the cameras. He's on Oprah. He's having a good time, and then like everyone just uses that fucking clip so much against it. Like, yeah, it's weird, but like. I don't know. We've all done weird shit for fun. And I just felt like he was doing that. He's being a celebrity. He was like trying to like be personal. Like what? But what was so bad with it? Like people do that shit all the time because it's
Travis,
Tom
when
Cruise.
was the last time that you were talking about Emily that you jumped out on a couch?
You don't want to have this conversation. No. No. But like this. Again, I'm not performing for an audience though. I'm not doing a show, and this is also he's trying to get past the huge, like, big, like, divorce to Nicole Kidman. So he's trying to put it out there of like, oh, I'm really happy and like we're really great together. Like, I get why people made fun of it, but I
these
feel like
marriages definitely aren't shams. That it's not weird that we only have like a 10-year written into the contract.
No, I have that. You got to do it. Nancy does because she makes people.
Yeah.
And we've
I'm surprised though.
Travis
2 hours into this recording, the first time he's froze. I'm honestly surprised.
Pretty good.
You should save that picture. It's not a bad picture of him. That could be his new Geek podcast profile.
I got
picture.
like a collection of screenshots of like
Nice.
a lot of our Zoom. Oh, he's back.
Oh, there he is.
Liam,
I
I
lost
got
Carl,
a
though.
question for you.
You cut
Liam.
off, Travis.
Oh, I just said that like I have it in the contract. Hansi Muska, she makes people watch Gone Girl. So like everybody has like weird things. So.
Liam, I got a question for you. So you said that there's no mask mandate. Are you in BC right now? Because I'm
Yeah, I'm 8 hours north of you.
Didn't Bonnie Henry like instill like a mask mandate and like all?
Let me tell you about
premises
fucking
and stuff?
Bonnie Henry. I really don't like Bonnie Henry because did you know that every single rule for every other workplace is different? And if you're in a school, it's not as strictly mandated. So, for example, if I phone the COVID hotline, they tell me to go to school anyways. We don't get tested. They won't let us get tested. We're probably going to be the last in line for the vaccine. I have 30 kids in my classroom that there's no fucking way they could socially distance, like, at all. Because like, you guys all remember high school. Imagine walking down a high school hallway and then, like, think of every other shithead that you had to deal with. And I got to, like, be, guys, wear your mask so my grandma doesn't die. Thank you. Or a librarian or, like, all this shit. It's,
That's annoying.
I like that. That's good. Liam and the librarian are on the same level, like the grandma and the librarian. You're pretty close to the librarian?
Our librarian is like a 45-year-old dude covered in tattoos. He's a really rad dude. I really like him.
Well, that's the thing I don't understand with here. It's just like, how come in Canada we can, and Carl, you might want to back in and out because whatever crashed, because I'm not hosting the call, but your video is gone unless you're not in the call at all. Maybe he's not in the call at all. Okay. I'm talking to a ghost. So how come they can tell us?
He's yelling in the distance.
Why is he yelling?
I think he left.
Yeah. Okay. Well, either way, why do they say, okay, Christmas, don't do Christmas. And that's fine. That's what we're doing. We're going to virtually call everybody. I'm fine to follow the rules at my work, Interior Health. I send out COVID orders and stuff like that. We wear masks all the time. Why is stuff like that don't see people in your bubble? It's stuff like the gym is open or stuff like Best
go
Buy
to a restaurant.
Or Best Buy is going to be open for people to shop. I would understand if it's like, hey, there's 10 employees at Best Buy and you can purchase stuff on Boxing Day, but it's going to get shipped to you or you can drive by, pick it up. I don't think that's great, but fine. That's some sort of convenience to keep businesses open. But to let people all go in the shops and malls, but then say, but you can't have people over for Christmas. I'm going to do it. It's fine. I also don't want a $2,000 fine. So I'm not looking to, risk it. It's like I can wait till January to see the family. It sucks, but we'll just do Christmas then and pretend then. But it is weird of like, I get people make the case for gyms being mental health and stuff like that.
Oh, fuck off.
And I love going to the gym. I try as much as I can, but it's just like, I completely find them being shut down because it's like these are a bunch of random people in random bubbles. Like it doesn't make any sense to be there. I understand some workplaces, but I don't know. What is it?
It's literally an economic argument. It's not a health argument.
Yeah, it is.
It's
100%.
what makes money. For example, the only reason schools aren't shut down is because I essentially I'm a babysitter for kids. Even though I'm a high school teacher, if you can't shut down elementary schools, because where are you going to find childcare if everything else is shut down?
Totally.
It's just an economic argument, which is why I can go with my friends to a restaurant or a bar, but I'm not allowed to go to their house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
And the house is arguably probably more safer because they are contained situation. You know them with the bar. People are cycling in and out that aren't even your friends. Your friends could look at you and say, hey, these 3 people have been here the last 2 weeks. The bar can't tell you the fuck was there yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, there's probably
it's
some
just
guy in
all my
there
friends
that's
work out of the house now. I'm the only one that actually has to leave. So if anything, I'm the dangerous one.
Well, I don't even know, like, Taylor, same thing with you. Like, how come, like, you're, well, I won't ask you probably. You might not want to talk about it. That's fine. I just don't know why you're not working at home either.
No, like, it's definitely the option. But, like, for me and what I do, like, as a designer, it's, I appreciate being able to, like, talk face-to-face with my workers, to, like, cover, like plans and design and stuff like that. It's just easier. But I have the option to work from home. That being said, like, you're right, it is an economic thing. I find it so hypocritical because you have restaurants that do their best to disinfect and keep things clean, but you go into Best Buy and I pick up this microphone box and I'm like, oh, maybe I'll put it back down. What if I had COVID and someone else comes along and touches it? They're not disinfecting all tens of thousands of products in their stores. So it's just like that's again, you're allowed to go into a Walmart, you're allowed to see all these people and touch food and everything, like the open produce in the produce sections and stuff like that.
Produce. Think about that. Yeah.
It's just to me, I think it's bullshit when like you can't go see like one parent or two parents, especially like, and I do feel bad, like mental health is a serious thing for this Christmas time too, but you have our parents and our grandparents who are super old and like you never know when it could be their last Christmas or last time. And it just sucks for them because now they don't get the opportunity to see their family and they got to be alone in like a home or something or just completely cut off. I don't know.
Yeah, Christmas is definitely hard, especially when people are bringing up your daddy issues.
Yeah, Travis.
Fuck you, Travis.
Fucking mean too. Okay. you had to work with my line as far as the Jack Frost joke worked until I found out you did have daddy issues. But in a weird way, it still works, you know? Like there's certain films that I will not, you know, like go watch Shame and figure out some stuff about me. Like there's some stuff in life that you're drawn to certain art. Hansi, I don't know what's going on with Gone Girl. So we have some we have some
actually, Hansi, you're in the States, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So are you in like university or?
Yeah, I luckily all of my stuff this last semester was online. They're still having students on campus, but anyone who goes on campus has to be tested every single week.
Oh.
And yeah, we have a mask mandate throughout the whole state right now, but people are still having their Christmas parties.
Yeah.
Still forced to go to work, so we'll see how.
Yeah, I'm not excited for January because once everybody goes away for Christmas and comes back, like.
Yeah.
We just put a 6-week lockdown in starting from Boxing Day. So for the whole month of January, it's complete lockdown. So people can do what they want pretty much now, and then that's it.
Yeah. You know what? I know one of our provinces in Canada, Quebec, did the same thing. The Premier, Francois Legault, just came out and was like, all right, we're not going to stop you guys from going on Christmas, but on the 26th, then it's right back into lockdown.
Yeah.
Carl, I got a question. So is your Boxing Day on the same Boxing Day as us in Canada?
The 26th?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Americans don't have Boxing Day. Is that right?
America? I don't think they do you?
Yeah, I know what Boxing Day is, but we don't.
I think Travis, you were talking about it on Marvel Alliance, and he didn't know what Boxing Day was.
Did he know? I must have not.
Yeah.
I thought you guys just had Boxing Day over there in America.
No.
Like what? It's
the Canadian equivalent.
Yeah, but they also have Black Friday, which we kind of just co-opted recently. But
we have adopted it the last.
But no, but what are all these videos of like in the past years Americans like trampling over each other in malls?
That's
like
Black
I thought
Friday.
That's Black Friday.
That's Black Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess.
Yeah.
Hey, nobody died on Black Friday this year, as far as I know. By getting trampled to get a cheap TV.
Just the thousands of COVID people, unfortunately.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, God, yeah.
Have you got the vaccine yet in Canada?
Yeah. Yes, but it hasn't really been rolled out to the regular population, just the oldies.
Okay, yeah.
And even not even
workers.
They say
yeah,
it's
it's just
still like
healthcare
September,
workers.
like worldwide.
Lower mainland
Not
right now.
worldwide, Canadian-wide. Yeah, and I don't think I don't think we're in the bracket to get it as far. Well, I might get it.
I think
sooner.
Shay's getting it, Travis.
gonna
Like
say,
interior health workers. Yeah.
I think I will get it a bit sooner than you guys, just because I'm like a frontline worker. But like, I feel like the seniors, obviously, they'll get like the youngins will have to wait a little bit. But that's the other thing at work. People tell me like, is it too soon to take it? Blah blah blah. Like, I'm in the position where I'm gonna take it because I have 2 kids that are too young, but they can't take it, and then I have a third, my fiance, that like, if we decide to have another child in the next year, they don't recommend doing like vaccines when you're, pregnant or whatnot. So it's like, but I get people's argument of it being too quick, but I don't know. I guess the good thing is, to me, by the time I get it, I don't know. There should be people have had it by then, so we've seen some potential side effects, but there's long-term stuff that you don't know.
You can say whatever you want to me about whatever my opinion on it, but I look at it as kind of like them releasing a next generation console. That first little bit, there's always problems with those first consoles. It's a man-made thing, Cyberpunk is a good example.
But here's the other thing, though, Taylor. Here's the other thing, though. The counter is, yeah, there's some bugs, but on the new consoles, people can actually play Cyberpunk, where you can't on the old one. So it's like, I can actually live with the vaccine. Yeah, I might have a couple new freckles, but I'll still live. Where you could be, and I get your point, because some people have said that like they haven't had a full cure for AIDS in like all these decades, but then COVID, 9 months to figure out, right? But it's just one of these things like it's just tough. But I'm in the position of like, you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. I'm in the position where I will likely take it. Well, I think I'm gonna have to, actually, because frontline. But I would, even if I wasn't, it's like I want to hope for the best and hope that it works out and nothing too bad happens, so we could try to move forward eventually. It's still going to be like a whole year before we get to normalcy, somewhat normalcy.
That's just it. I'm not going to condemn anyone who like gets it. Like your body, you choose what you want to do. I mean,
don't listen to Geek
right.
if you get this vaccine.
Yeah. But I think that a lot of people, like, it's hope, and it's positive for people, and if it makes them feel safer and happy that they can see their families again sooner, then that's good. Because I put the mental health above so much of this, and like people, like, I don't want to see people.
It's just a
taking their own
placebo.
lives,
It doesn't actually work.
Placebo. Oh God.
Yeah, there's nothing in this vaccine. People just think, oh, we're good, and then.
Yeah, it's just water. That's all it is.
Saline.
No,
yeah.
I'm more so worried because so the WHO has come out that we need 70% of the people to actually take it in order to gain herd immunity, because you have so many people that can't qualify for the vaccine. I'm worried we're not going to hit that 70% mark.
Yeah.
That's my biggest fear. And then it's not going to matter if you have it, because we still don't know. The only thing about the vaccine, we know it stops you from getting sick, but we don't know that you can still spread it if you're asymptomatic. So you can still potentially shed the virus, which is like, well, then it doesn't fucking matter if you got it, because you can still give it to grandma. So
yeah. Well, I guess
Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. All those
Cruise,
people ripping on Tom Cruise. Fuck those people. He gets it.
Top Gun.
People need jobs. Also, like, I have a friend that hasn't worked since fucking January because they shut down filming movies because he does special effects, so they need to finish all the principal photography before he can work. So he's been so royally fucked by this pandemic. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I got the Christian Bale rant good to go. Should I play that?
Yeah, but that one's a bit more lighthearted, so we'll play that.
Is it COVID? Is it
A
COVID
bit more
related?
lighthearted.
I actually have to get going. It has been an absolute pleasure talking to everybody.
Nice.
I hope everybody
Thank
has a happy holiday
You
and a safe new year, to say the least.
Yeah.
So-
See you, sir. I'll talk to you
Cheers.
later.
Like a-
Later.
Merry Christmas,
Bye, guys.
Liam.
So Taylor, are you gonna have to rearrange
I got-
everything now?
Oh yeah.
So I will set this up,
shit.
because we'll listen to this, and then Carl will open your presents, and then we'll end it off here. So I was gonna try each of these flavors, but I don't want to on cast because I don't want to open them all, because then they'll get less fresh if I eat them. So I will give you updates.
I do want you to try the crisp sandwich if you have time.
So the thing is, I only have one piece of bread, and it's the breaded side, like just the end piece. Yeah. So I'm gonna.
Okay,
How
do
about
it.
that?
What's wrong about it? Well,
Yeah.
You need no. It
You
has to
say
be a
it's
proper
lesser?
sandwich. Yeah, it's okay for toast, but you can't have it as a sandwich.
yeah.
All bread
Yeah.
pieces. They should be the same.
No.
You can't
Where are you on
discriminate
that,
between
Hansi?
the end
Do you
pieces.
use the back end pieces?
It's
I
called the
do.
heel.
I like those pieces, but I agree those aren't sandwich pieces. Those are toast
Yeah.
pieces.
Yeah,
You just
they're
flip them
pieces.
out so like the butt end is inside, and then you don't know that it's
What?
not right.
No.
Like, that's chewy.
No.
I'm a savage. What can I say?
Just Kirklin one day feeding his kids these fucking weird sandwiches that they get made fun of at school. Like the only sandwich I think that could kind of work for is like a peanut butter sandwich. That's the only one that I'm kind of like fine with, you know. But no, Carl, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna videotape it and we will post it on Facebook. We'll send it to you because we're doing our Christmas like shopping because we just get stuff delivered to us. We don't go. So bread will be it, and I don't want to ruin it with the bread piece. But
if I'd known times were so tough, I would have sent you a loaf over.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry. Yeah. What is the flavor you recommend the most? What's your favorite?
Well, my favorite is Worcester sauce. I think I sent you those.
You did.
Yeah. Pickled onion. I couldn't find any at the time, which is pickled onion. So my daughter loves them.
Pickled anything? No, I like pickles, but not like dill pickle. Fuck that. No.
Yeah. See, I don't like pickled onions. I don't even like onions.
But you were gonna send me pickled onion chips?
But I love the pickled onion crisps. Yeah, chips.
Oh right, crisps. Sorry, crisps.
Sorry, no, we are the only people that call them crisps, so I'll call them chips just for you.
I already fucking made. Actually, you know what, Carl? I shouldn't feel bad about talking about your dad problems because you know what? Past two episodes, you've brought up my dead grandpa some way, you and Taylor somehow. So you know what? My grandpa, who was like my fucking like the guy I looked up to, somehow his dead body on Halloween always gets worked in the conversation like it is today. I love you, Grandpa. Taylor, you all good to go there?
I'm good to go. Diving right into it.
Okay. Oh, so to set this up before we hit play is Kirklin. So this was back in 2009. So this is a long time ago. But it just got brought up again because it's very similar. But he's trying to do a scene, and the director of photography was like adjusting the lights in mid-scene, and then this is what followed.
Kick your fucking ass! I want you off the fucking set, you prick! No, don't just be sorry.
Sorry.
Think for 1 fucking second. The fuck are you doing? Are you professional or not? Yes, I am. Do I fucking walk around and rip that? No, shut the fuck up, Bruce. Do I want? No! No! Don't shut me up. Am I gonna walk around and rip your fucking lights down in the middle of a scene? Then why the fuck are you walking right through? Da-da-da-da, like this in the background. What the fuck is it with you? What don't you fucking understand? You got any fucking idea about, hey, it's fucking distracting having somebody walking up behind Bryce in the middle of the fucking scene? Give me a fucking answer. What don't you get about it?
I was looking at the light.
Oh, good for you. And how was it? I hope it was fucking good because it's useless now, isn't it? Fuck's sake, man, you're amateur.
That's the worst insult ever. You're an amateur.
Oh, savage.
Look, G, you got fucking something to say to this prick? I didn't see it happen. Well, somebody should be fucking watching and keeping an eye on him. There's a second time that he doesn't give a fuck about what is going on in front of the camera. All right? I'm trying to fucking do a scene here and I'm going, why the fuck is Shane walking in there? What is he doing there? Do you understand my mind is not in the scene if you're doing that? Stay off the fucking set, man. For fuck's sake. Right, let's go again. Let's not take a fucking minute. Let's go again! And let's not have you fucking walking in. Can I have Tom put this on, please?
Tom Wardrobe, please. Can I have Tom Wardrobe?
You're unbelievable, man. You're unfucking believable. Number of times you're strolling and fucking around in the background. I never had a DP behave like this. You don't fucking understand what it's like working with actors. That's what that is. That's what that is, man. I'm telling you. I'm not asking. I'm telling you. You wouldn't have done that otherwise.
No, what it is looking at the light and making sure that you are...
I'm gonna fucking kick your fucking ass. You know, shut up for a second, all right? I'm gonna go. Do you want me to go fucking trash your lights? Do you want me to fucking trash them? Then why are you trashing my scene? You are trashing my scene. You do it one more fucking time, and I ain't walking on this set if you're still hired. I'm fucking serious. You're a nice guy. You're a nice guy, but I don't fucking cut it when you're bullshitting and fucking around like this on set. Yeah, you might get it. He doesn't fucking get it. I get it. You might. I get it. He does not get it. Good adjustments, okay? For real. Honestly, I get it. No, I don't need any fucking walking. He needs to stop walking. I get that. I ain't the one walking.
That line so much.
Let's get Tom and put this back on. Let's go again. Seriously, man, you and me, we're fucking done professionally. Fucking ass.
Oh yeah, that
What
was.
movie was that for? Do we know?
Terminator Salvation.
Oh,
Of
okay.
all the movies that he's done that's been so good, he loses the shit over that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. He thought it was another class.
Yeah,
Well,
no, it's
you gotta think this is post Bale Dark Knight, so he's probably at the highest he's ever like. His ego is the most it's ever been. But, like,
Yeah.
but he even like I said, I obviously am a bit biased because I love Bale. I think he's the best actor of all time. But he did come out and just said like, yeah, I was in the complete wrong, and I apologize, and that's what you kind of have to. But that was a completely different situation. That was just clearly Bale's having a really bad day and just like. But I've quoted that so many times in film school. I did that in a scene, like we as a joke did that in front of the class, and they eventually got it. But at first it was really good because people were really like, "Why the fuck is Travis losing his mind all of a sudden?" But then once I started quoting it, because it was only 2 years later, you're like, "Okay, I understand now." So
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that disaster artist scene with like Chris R. Like, you want 5 minutes? You want 5 fucking minutes, Danny? Where's my fucking money? Like he's just that's what it felt like.
all right, Carl, which one should I try live on air?
Right, hold on. You can go last, Travis.
Oh.
Kirklin.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can go first.
Am
And what I was gonna say,
am I
so there's-
eating something? Opening.
Yeah.
well,
go
yeah,
ahead,
I was
open
just asked about the eating, what flavor, Carl.
it. Oh,
but
you're
that's
eating the
fine.
flavor? I thought you were opening. Okay, flavor. All right.
Like
Yeah,
this
see-
prawn, is it gonna make me vomit? This prawn stuff, like I like prawns.
No,
but,
no,
like,
no. Okay, go for prawns. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Keep cheese and onion for your sandwich.
Okay, but then what's gonna happen? Oh, what's in there?
Oh, he's opening it. He's going ahead. Okay, let him open it. I saw it in front of you.
The anticipation.
And I just hope it's.
It's quite a smell to these. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a lady smell.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's cool.
That's
It's got like an Adidas logo thing.
Yeah,
That's so
like
awesome.
Adidas,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
dope.
that's so sweet. I
That's
love
really
it.
cool.
So fingers crossed it fits.
Oh, I appreciate it so much. If not,
That's
I'll frame
awesome.
it and I'll
Yeah.
send you a photo. This is so sweet. I've never seen like a design like that before.
Yeah,
for-
I seen that and I thought it was really cool. I was like, oh, yeah, perfect.
Oh yeah, that'll fit. That'll fit for sure.
Yeah, I perved on you enough.
It'll show off my guns.
Your guns. Okay.
Thank you so much, Carl. That's so nice.
And
appreciate it.
Travis is a fan, I'm guessing.
I'm trying to get my finger on what they taste like. Like I
What
know
flavor?
they taste like prawn. The prawn.
What
but-
flavor? Oh, the prawn. one.
Prawn. I said prawn already. Kirkland, calm
What
down.
flavor? What flavor? What flavor?
I
Oh, he's
also
all
don't
found
have.
them.
I also don't have like affiliation of like what cocktail tastes like because I've never had a cocktail. So.
I'm glad you said
I
tail
beg you for
after. 'Cause
admitting.
I really thought I thought you were cock.
Oh, I've had that. I've had lots of those now.
Nice.
We've talked about this before. Not to cast anything on anybody else. I always wish I would have been bisexual because it just
No,
opened.
it's Kyle.
Oh my goodness!
It is funner.
Did you join the wrong call, Kyle?
We can't hear you, Kyle.
No.
Oh, okay, you literally opened up and you looked around like you went into the
He's like
wrong
naked.
call.
He has no
Oh
shirt.
no!
You know,
Oh,
pants on again.
It's a
I
Skype
wish
date.
I
It's just like
could be
he's just like
bisexual. What just happened?
he's just like flexing really hard, like oh I'm ready. But no, I just
These
I
are actually
wish-
really good.
Could you?
Re-
Prawn cocktail.
Yeah.
No, I wish I would have been because I just feel like it opens up like the dating variety so much, you know. But like, good on you and every other female as far as like to try and get over what a penis looks like. Good for you because like that's not an appealing thing. Like everyone listen to Robin
Speak for
Williams
yourself.
stand. What? Everyone listen to Rob Williams' stand-up set when he's talking about like if there's a god, but like how he made a woman, like, oh, it's like this and so perfection's like, what do we do with this guy? It's like, okay, we take a turkey neck and we put that down here, and like, what do we do? Oh, we'll just put a stick there. It's just like, yeah, like it's just, yeah, I don't know. So good on you
It works.
guys.
It gets the job done.
It does, but I wish it was more appealing because my variety. But you know, how's it going? What time is it there?
Good. It's 7:40 in the morning.
Oh, you just missed Liam. We learned that he has 30 mugs in his house.
What? Really?
Yeah, he has loads of dirty mugs.
Dirty mugs. Yeah, they're all dirty.
He didn't have one with weed though, and he was offended that I asked him that. But he was like fucking smoking something on the cast live on air. Yeah.
Well,
What do
don't you
mean?
guys have legal weed? It isn't. Don't.
It's all legal here.
All of Canada is recreational, right?
We got
Yeah.
stores
Yeah.
every corner.
You
Taylor
lucky
said that the
bastard.
weirdest way.
It's all
Taylor,
legal.
it's all legal. When was the last time you
Going to
smoked
an
a
Apple
joint?
store.
Taylor?
I never have.
Yeah. Hey, it's fine. I never have either. But you just made it sound like, oh, Taylor's down there in the every day. Like, come on. He gets his cyberpunk and he gets his. What is like the one? What's the weed store by us called? It's
Chiba Chibas, and there's another one. I
What?
believe.
yeah. But yeah, it's all legal. It made buying my auntie's Christmas presents a lot easier when it became legal. Because like she was always like on the down low, like did it, and one of those people that pretended like we didn't know, but everybody fucking knew. It's like when you come back smelling like the reefer, we know what you've been doing.
Is
But
this like
attacked by a
is
skunk.
this like a thing? Because I have an aunt that does this too, and it was like
Yeah,
trying to
I
feel
think it
down
is.
low. It's like everyone's
I'm
aunt.
that aunt.
Hansie, I gotta walk my dog. You
Yeah.
don't have a dog. Oh, I'll be back. That's always
Yeah.
my auntie's excuse. Oh, I gotta walk the dog. No, you don't. The dog's 8 years old and likes to lay there. You just want to go smoke. Now it's fine because it's legal. But before it was like, this is a lame excuse. Just tell us. We're not gonna call the police on you. Like,
Yeah.
like she was always worried. Especially, I guess maybe because I'm straight edge. She was always worried I was gonna like fucking rat her out. But I'm like, I don't care. Just go. You don't have to like behind a bush. Like, oh, what, what's going on? Oh boy. How's it going, Kyle?
It's great. Just, hungover, but it's great.
I was gonna say you're definitely hungover. That look is
Nice
you're not
one,
looking
nice
good.
one, Kyle.
Yeah, a couple of vodka Red Bulls last night. It was good.
That Mandalorian finale, you had to party after.
I definitely had to. It was so good.
He's back. He's back.
I needed to keep going. That hype was just,
There was that
on
dubstep
train.
too. You were just raving to that.
Yeah, it
dubstep.
was just so good, Kyle.
Thank you.
What was the occasion going out? Because you in Australia, you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you have 0 cases over there, so you're just fucking living normal ass life over there.
I am, yeah,
That's
it's so true.
nice.
So I don't know. We kind of just went to the pubs, stood around, hung out. There's a live
Bastard.
the Doors band playing, so we listened to that. So it's good. Yeah.
How is the dating scene been for you? Because last time, you want to tell a story after 9 of the last girl you seeing why things broke off?
Well, you got to now.
Well,
I put him on the spot.
I think
He's like, oh no, I worked
was
things out with
thinking-
her and she's watching.
Yeah.
Just like sitting right next to him.
Was
Yeah.
it Kyle?
No,
Was it Kyle or Liam who
no,
blew it
no,
off one night for a date?
Blew what off for her date?
It was supposed to come on a cast one time. I don't know if it was Kyle or Liam, and they blew it off because they were still on the date.
Oh, it was Liam, but he
Yeah.
did preference. He told me, oh, I might not make it, but I said the date was bad. You can join, but yeah, she's sitting right beside Kyle. What'd they say about me?
I'm just sorry. I'm trying to remember kind of what happened because
So this was the girl that I'll give you a little backstory, and because you're probably hungover, you're probably working on 25% brain function.
yeah, I am.
You
yeah.
said that I don't know about you being rude, but she didn't appreciate you saying yo to her mom. Remember?
Yeah, I think yeah. So we're still kind of talking, but
I knew.
Yeah.
no,
knew
I
it.
think she's
Get in there,
throwing
son.
like some excuses because she didn't really know what was happening. So I think she might be moving to London now. So, but
Oh,
I think that
she good
was the
looking. 'Cause
real
That's close to
excuse.
me.
Yeah, Carl, I'll like throw
I'll
her
double
your
dip.
number. What's it, Igloo Brothers? I think that's what it's called.
Oh, jeez.
Kyle has the Urban
Yeah.
Dictionary's back. But no, when you told me that, when you're like, oh, she got okay, she's not watching this. She was like,
No,
oh,
definitely
didn't
not.
like me saying yo to your mom. I'm like, "Oh, you're dating like a very, very white girl, aren't you?" And he's like, "I think I am." It's like, well, because like Kyle says "yo" to just everybody. Like as long as he's just like, yo, like that's how he greets me. He's like, "Yo." So like the fact, and it was something else she said too that you were like.
Oh, no, I was like not well mannered or something like that. I was like, wait, what? Like it's just so confused. It's like, I said yo to your mom. I was like, oh, whatever. Like if that's your big deal, then it's not worth it. So
I feel like was she yelling? I don't know if you know this interview thing, but was she yelling at you like the Christian Bale thing? Like our professional relationship is over. Like what the fuck? Like.
no,
You're a nice amateur.
Yeah, you're a nice guy.
Yeah. No, I'm just glad that she just didn't say she was a lesbian, so I'll take that as a win.
Okay, to preference that, Kyle, you had a previous relationship.
I dated a girl for 2 years, and then at the end of it, she went, "I think I'm a lesbian now," which, fair enough, but like I was pretty gutted from the whole situation.
No, I know. Just your blanket statement. Well, she wasn't a lesbian.
And is this why you moved to Australia?
Calling out lesbians.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Honestly, Carl, if that breakup didn't happen, he would still be living here. Kyle, Kyle can admit this. He full on went he jumped backwards 5 years into like his old single life, and he's like, I'm moving to Australia. I need a reboot, and he's just been gone ever since. Like,
yeah.
he hit the fucking button and he
reboot.
ejected out the ship.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, should I go back to Canada? I'm like, COVID's still really bad. Like, I'm still living this reboot. I'm like, I'm gonna keep staying here. I don't want to grow up yet.
Nice.
I
I'll
don't know
come over and join you.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, Taylor, open up your gift there.
Oh yes, okay, right. So Taylor, you probably don't remember this, but one night when you're on one of your streams, we had discussed this. So hopefully you haven't got it.
Discuss this. I'm very curious what we discussed. We discuss a lot of things on these.
We talk a lot of shit. Yeah.
They do. Every time I come on to play Call of Duty, I'll just see a bunch of chat, and it's just Carl saying bad shit about me, and Taylor's just like, ha. He never defends me.
But Taylor is the living embodiment of Ron Burgundy, because if you type
Ron
something
Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy, definitely not Ron Jeremy.
This big dick swinging.
I have seen it. It was on OnlyFans.
Holy
living embodiment of Ron Jeremy. Wow.
Ron Burgundy, he'll read anything you put up.
He really will. Oh
yeah, he's so bad.
Yeah. So many times the Mandalorian's reviews, I'm just like, adjust your headset. He's like, why do you want me to adjust your headset live on air? He doesn't just message me privately. So
Carl, what is it?
Okay, it's one night. Okay, one night we were talking, and you use your Xbox controller on your PC.
Yes.
And I told you needed a Bluetooth dongle to connect it wirelessly.
Oh yeah,
so now you
can
can
use the cord, right?
Yeah, so now you can connect it wirelessly.
Oh, sir, you are a legend.
Yeah.
Okay, this is great because this opens up so many possibilities. So I can feed an HDMI cord from my PC to my TV in the living room, and then I can play my Predator Hunting Grounds game on the big screen now with this dongle.
Yep.
Carl, thank you so much. This is absolutely amazing.
Hey.
Predator.
Take it ahead.
Wow.
Oh, pardon me. All right, Travis, you going next?
Sure.
Okay, right. You have to go for. Let me lift them both up.
Because I feel like this one that's shaped as a DVD.
Okay, go for the square one.
It's the Ron Jeremy DVD.
Yeah, that's right. It's me and Taylor's live after 12s.
So does it matter which one I open up first?
Yeah, we'll go for the square one, the small one.
Okay, they were both square. Well, this is a rectangle, I guess.
Yeah,
so I'm not sure.
So we'll hold on a second. I have a wee part I need to tell you first, okay? So it's hard to find something for you, Travis. How do you get something for someone who has everything? A beautiful fiance, kids who strangely look like me somehow. A successful podcast network, lovely long hair, an unhealthy obsession from Lander.
Oh my God, shame.
So I reached out to a few of your friends and they couldn't help. I said, we don't know what to get Travis. So I reached out to your mom. After 3 emails back and forth, we came up with an idea together. She sent me a few pictures. I'm like, oh yeah, they look perfect. That's great. So she sent me over a nice mold of this to have made for you. So if you want to go ahead and open it.
Oh, I'm terrified. What the fuck?
What?
And you know what, Carl? Don't make me regret this, because the other things we're gonna do in January is with Hansi, we're doing the what was Scott Pilgrim versus the World watch along. So we're doing that. And Carl, you've been bugging us enough, so at least Taylor and I are gonna make our mission. We're gonna do a Karate Kid retro / Cobra Kai. So we're gonna do. Do we have to watch all the movies, or can we just watch the first two?
I think we should watch.
You
all
can
the
just
movies.
just watch the first one.
Oh, okay.
Just the first
If
one.
you want to
Okay.
watch Cobra Kai, you have to watch the first one.
Well, isn't there a sequel with those characters as well?
No, not really.
No.
No.
I think you're lying
you
to
should.
me.
No, you can watch all three of them, but for Cobra Kai, you only need to watch the first one.
Okay. So we're gonna do that because
They do have links to the second and third, but not as much as pull the first.
Okay. Oh boy, I'm pretty scared, to be honest. Let me get. Oh.
I appreciate like the effort you went through, Carl, to go and
Oh,
like, talk to
100%.
Mm.
his mom and everything.
Yeah, of course. You know, it's the least I could do.
Slide
So
into
for
his
some
mom's
reason,
hand.
it is a water, like rubber tit.
An
So as you
onion?
can see, it's a boob, but not just any boob. It's a stress boob, made from the cast of your mom's very own bosoms. We both agreed that you're so stressed with all the work that you do, you know, with your real job, the network, raising kids, looking after Taylor. So like Homelander, you too should just need your own wee boob to help you relieve your stress.
There you go.
Oh my god. Are you serious? It's an
Beautiful.
actual cast?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's a proper. His mom sent me over a few pictures of hers and a couple of molds.
Taylor, are you serious? It's a cast. I guarantee you, my mom didn't give a fucking cast of her food. Why would you even ask that, you
She
motherfucker?
didn't have a cast.
Gonna have to get her on the next After 9 to deny this. Oh my god.
And then the other one is kind of one I did think of you. But I realized after I got it, I was like, oh crap, I don't think he actually uses this console.
I don't use. So how
So
did
hopefully the FOD counts for that one.
it does. So you got me. It's a classic wrestling game. So thank you very much, sir. It's
That has,
it's like blurred because the Skype thing. Now I know
yeah.
why it's been so blurry. I'm a fucking idiot.
Deactivate the Skype thing.
I will, Kirkland, but now we're at the end of the cast and I didn't even know that. I will do it now, but
So that's the one that has the best GM mode.
yeah. So
But I don't know if you have a PS2.
I do have a PS2. It's
Oh,
still
there you go.
works. So there you go. Well, thank you very much, sir. I still want to force Kirkland to play here. I'll
Absolutely.
blur it so you can see the game and you can also see the boob because I'm sure that's what I want.
Boob.
Good thing we're not on Twitch right now because the boob would get us banned right now. But there you go. That's the boob. So
That's so
Nice.
funny.
uh,
Good work,
Well,
Carl.
yes, thank you very much.
Thank
Carl.
you,
Thank you so much, Carl.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you to
Honestly, I
everyone.
listen to your music. That's my gift.
Thanks.
Plug your stuff, Nancy, because we're ending Plug It because I know you dropped your EP a couple months ago, but plug everything
Yeah.
right now where people can
Yeah.
find you and everything like that.
If you want to listen to my band, C's on Sapphire. We're on Spotify and everything. I did put out a solo EP in October. It's called Gemini. If you just search my name, Summer Hansi, everywhere you'll find it. And I actually just dropped a song yesterday on SoundCloud. So if you look me up on SoundCloud,
What's it called?
it's called New Method.
Okay. There
so
you go. I'll check it out. Oh yeah, no, I will. And yeah, I'm excited because if we were supposed to film some stuff, hopefully once COVID breaks a little bit, but I've talked to Nancy about this. We are excited to work with you in the future too to
For
do
sure.
some music on that because
Yeah.
we're making a movie and we want some
Would
actual
love
like
to.
we don't want YouTube free audio music. We want people that can actually we have musician friends as well. Like we want some good
Yeah.
music on this. So yeah, it's gonna be an exciting time. So Carl, as always, you don't disappoint. So you're you know, what do you have anything to plug? You got anything to shout there? Where can people get their
Do you
mom's
know
boobs
what? It's Christmas, so I'm going to be nice. Very rarely am I ever nice. But about a year, I'm going to give a shout out to my friend Gary because he knows about this. But a year and a half ago, I kind of went off the world. And the reason I support you guys so much is because you brought me back into it. You know, I went off social media, I went off everything. And I literally came back on just to get in contact with you on Facebook and Instagram and stuff. So Merry Christmas and thank you for all that.
Oh no,
awesome,
thank
man.
you. Like
Oh,
we
thank
always,
you.
we have some fun. It's like me and Taylor, but no, we really appreciate it, and it's been fun talking to you. Taylor is fucking just ruining.
There's a
the flow
fucking
by
bug. I'm
throwing
sorry. There's a
the
bug flying around me.
Leave the blow bug. We got literally a minute left. We're all being nice and truthful talking here, and
Don't look at me. Say your spiel. I support.
but no, we thank you. It's been fun getting to know you, and you always keep some
Absolutely.
hijinks obviously going on, and yeah, I can't wait to show my fiance that one. Yeah, the rest of us, you can find us. And yeah, again, thank you, Carl. Thank you, Hansi. Thank you, Clay. And thank you to everyone else that was on, even just the rest of the year. It's been a fun year. Obviously, it's not over. There's some stuff. But yeah, no, thanks as always for joining. It's good talk with you guys. It's good catching up. These are always my favorite casts of the month because just we have topics, but you just never know what to expect. So yeah, everybody have a good Christmas, I guess, and happy holidays. Stay safe
you
out
too.
there. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
You guys stay safe out there.
Bye-bye.
Go try.
See you later,
See
mates.
ya.
Not
Yeah.
a hangover, Kyle.